Alrighty then. So, good evening, everyone. And this is Nitin Soni. Give me a quick confirmation that you can see me and you can hear me. Type in yes in the chat box for me. If you can see me, if you can hear me, this is Nitin Soni, and I want to welcome you to this Law of Attraction Masterclass. Well, I am happy. I'm excited because, this is like a dream coming true. Why? Because law of attraction is one of my favorite topic, and here we are. A lot of people waiting for this masterclass and waiting for me to share the insights that I want to share with everyone. I'm sure आप में से काफी लोग excited. I type in yes in the chat box or type in excited in the chat box. If you're excited to learn about the ideas, about the concepts, about everything that I'm going to be talking about today. So we're going to do it Hindi English mix, ठीक है? इसको Hindi English mix रखेंगे ताकि कुछ ऐसा ना आए कि has to be in English, has to be in Hindi. We're going to mix it up. We're going to have fun today, or we're going to also learn and get a lot of ideas around law of attraction. Okay? So before I do that, I want to ask a question. एक सवाल से शुरू करते हैं. The question for you is, put it in the chat box and tell me, where are you from? Type in your city, type in your state, and whatever it is, I want to know where it is that you are from. Put it in the chat box. Let me know. While I just set things up for myself, put it in the chat box and let me know. Where are you from? Which city, which state, which part of the country are you from is something that I'm very keen to know right now. Put it in the chat box. Keep putting. So if you're watching me live on YouTube right now, or if you are connected through Zoom, or if you are connected on any other social media, this is Nitin Soni, and I want to welcome you to this masterclass, right? Right now, my question to you is, which part of the country have you dialed in from? Put it in the chat box. Let me know. Right. That's incredible. And my next question to you, thank you very much for giving me those confirmations. Deepika, you say Mumbai, Aditi says Udaipur, Avani says Gujarat, Sayani says Nerul, Indore, New Delhi says Suranjan, Harish ne kaha ki main Delhi se hoon, Sneha ne kaha Latur se hoon, Kanpur se kaha Aman ne, Girish Karnataka, people from across the country have dialed in today into this masterclass. Anurag, Gorakhpur, swagat hai aapka. Chaliye. Now this is done. Now my next question to you. My next question to you is, you got to tell me like which area of your life do you want to improve as a result of the learnings that you're going to get today? Which area of your life do you want to improve the money that you have in your life, the relationships, the health? What is it? Like, I just want to know, like, which area do you want to have a positive impact on your life as far as law of attraction is concerned? जरा जानना चाहता हूं मैं आपसे. कुछ सवालों के जवाब दीजिए. आज पूरा, the time that I'm going to spend with you, share my ideas, but I want to understand my audience today. मैं समझना चाहता हूं कि आपकी requirement क्या है. What is it that you want to get out of this program, right? So in order to understand this, I really need to know what all things that my audience needs from us here today. Put it in the chat box. Right. So somebody wants to focus more on study. Somebody says public speaking, child's attention in study. That's fine, impacting life. So people focus on studies, overall well-being, everything, says Shrabani, says everything. That's nice. Study, wealth, money, academics. All right. Soft skills. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad to see that. There are a lot of different areas that you want to impact as far as your career, of course, right? So there are a lot of areas that you want to impact as a result of your this law of attraction thing that we're going to be talking about today. Done. Now, here is the thing. How many of you have heard this word before, law of attraction? Type me in the chat box. मतलब आपने सुना है पहले. ये नया नहीं है आपके लिए. मतलब law of attraction is not something new for you. You know about this already. What you are here for is to know why it is not working for you. Yes or no? Type it in the chat box, type in me if you already know what is law of attraction, so I won't waste any time on this. But straight away, I'm going to go deep into why it is not working for you. What are the things that you need to take care of? Make sense? So come on, put it in the chat box and type in me if you already know about that. Jaldi bataiye. Right. Heard about law of attraction? Yes. Heard about law of attraction? Yes. Good enough. Good enough. My last question before I get started with my stuff here. Okay, my last question here. So my last question to every single one of you as far as starting of this webinar is concerned is, how many of you have practiced law of attraction? Like, you have practiced it before. आपने किया है पहले भी, मगर आपने consistently law of attraction को practice नहीं किया. आपने consistently उस पे काम नहीं किया. Type in again. I want you to type me in the chat box. अगर आप उनमें से हैं जिन्होंने लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन के बारे में सुना, लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन के बारे में जानते हैं, लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन को प्रैक्टिस भी करना शुरू किया, यू स्टार्टेड विजुअलाइजिंग, यू डिड दोस ऑटो सजेशंस, लेकिन एक सर्टेन पीरियड के बाद आप रुक गए, कहीं ना कहीं इसलिए रुक गए क्योंकि रिजल्ट नहीं मिला। आपको लगा कि यार रिजल्ट तो मिल नहीं रहा, जब रिजल्ट ही नहीं मिल रहा तो फिर फायदा क्या, है ना? और आप रुक गए। जस्ट वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड, जस्ट वांट टू नो फ्रॉम यू, दैट्स माय लास्ट क्वेश्चन, एंड पुट इट, टाइप इन मी इन द चैट बॉक्स if you are indeed guilty, I would say, of not practicing every single day. Put it in the chat box, right? Vikas and Rohit and Chitralekha and Aviral, in exercises here, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, keep putting it in the chat box. The more you interact, the better it's going to be for us, right? So the more we interact, the better it's going to be for us. Amazing. And I once again want to welcome every single person who is connected with us across social media today in this live session. Okay, all right, perfect. There it is. अब देखिए बात क्या है. A lot of people, they come to me and they say कि sir, law of attraction काम नहीं कर रहा. This is the biggest challenge, right? In this masterclass today, I'm going to share with you why this law of attraction is not working for you, or why law of attraction, it doesn't work for a lot of people, right? So I'm going to have a look at that. I'm going to give you some ideas. I'm going to give you some reasons why it doesn't work. मैं आपको ये भी बताऊंगा कि आपको क्या ensure करना है. If you really want to get the answers that you need, I'm going to tell you what is it that you really need to do. Okay? That's going to be good enough. मगर इन सबसे पहले जरा थोड़ा सा ये समझने की कोशिश करते हैं कि भाई ये लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन है क्या, राइट? बेसिक्स तो आपको मालूम है. ये लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन है क्या? मैं आपको बहुत ही सिंपल शब्दों में बताने की कोशिश करूंगा कि ये लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन क्या है. लॉ मतलब क्या हुआ? लॉ मतलब क्या हुआ? लॉ का मतलब तो हुआ सर कानून. था तो कानून ही समझ लेते हैं. इट्स लाइक अ लॉ. लाइक हमने इफ यू हर्ड अबाउट लॉ ऑफ ग्रेविटेशन, एक नियम है, राइट? वी कैन कॉल इट लाइक अ नियम. लॉ ऑफ ग्रेविटेशन, कुछ गिरेगा काम करेगा ही करेगा. यू नो, एनीथिंग दैट यू थ्रो, इट्स गोना गो डाउन straight away, as simple as that. That's law of gravitation. Law of attraction says that like attracts like. Note kar lijiye. How many of you are taking notes, by the way? Once again, type in me in the chat box if you are here to take notes. Kyunki agar aap mere kisi program mein hai, if you're here in my masterclass, you do not have a pen and paper handy, trust me, there is no benefit that you're going to get out of this. You can leave this webinar right now. You're not here to listen, my friend. Don't just listen. You're going to forget all of that. Trust me, by the time I finish this webinar, 80% of it would be gone from your mind. करना क्या है? Notes बनाने हैं. आपको अभी इसी वक्त, you grab your, I'm going to give you a couple of seconds, grab a pen, grab a piece of paper, okay? And grab a glass of water as well. And then keep taking notes. Done? Keep taking notes. I appreciate people who take notes because otherwise there's no point. You just listen to it like any other webinar and the thing is over. I don't want that to happen as far as our webinar is concerned. Okay? Great, good enough. You are taking notes and I'm happy to hear that. Good. Like attracts like. लिख लीजिए. Basics से शुरू करूंगा and by the end of this webinar, you're going to be jumping on your chair. That's going to be my promise to you. All right. Like attracts like. Like मतलब like attracts like. नोट कर लीजिए, बाद में इस चीज को दोबारा से कंसिडर करेंगे. देखिए, law of attraction is nothing but law of frequency. Okay? Law of attraction is nothing but law of frequency. We have time limit, so I can't really go too deep into it. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share a quotation with you straight away. Okay? Let me share this quotation with you. Please confirm if you can see my screen. Just type in yes in the chat box if you can see my screen. Type in yes in the chat box if you can see my screen. All right. Thanks for the confirmation. Right. Perfect. You can see my screen there. देखिए, he was a scientist, if I may call him. His name was Max Planck. He studied matter. Matter समझते हैं? Matter क्या होता है? ये जो भी चीजें आपके आसपास है, for example, ये डायरी, ये iPad, ये लैपटॉप, ये माइक, ये फोन, ये बॉटल, all of that is like matter, है ना? Matter. So he studied matter. Anything that we see in our life, he studied that, and he said, this is his quotation. Okay, this is his quotation. He's a very famous scientist. He was exactly on the ranks of Albert Einstein. Okay, Albert Einstein का नाम तो सुना होगा, शायद मैक्स प्लैंक का नाम आपने नहीं सुना होगा. इसीलिए मैक्स प्लैंक की इस कोटेशन को आपके सामने एट द बिगिनिंग ऑफ द वेबिनार रखना चाहता हूं, ताकि यू गेट सम डीप आइडियाज अराउंड लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन एंड हाउ इट्स गोना वर्क फॉर यू. He says, in all my research, he devoted his entire life to the study of matter. Matter समझते हैं ना? कुछ भी चीज उसको स्टडी करने में इन्होंने अपनी पूरी जिंदगी लगा दी. I believe he got a Nobel as well. He said, in all my research, I have never come across matter. मतलब जिस चीज की स्टडी कर रहे हैं, पूरी जिंदगी मैटर की स्टडी करने में लगा दी. He said, I've never come across any matter. He says, there is no matter. To me, he says, the term matter, anything that you can touch, the things that you see. He said, to me, the term matter implies a bundle of energy. Note kar lijiye isko. Matter is equal to energy. Note kariye. Matter is equal to energy. Anything that you see right now, anything that you can touch, anything that you're able to feel in your room around you, he says, the biggest scientist who studied matter, he said, in all my research, I've come across, he said, I've never come across matter. There is no matter, he said. To me, the term matter implies bundle of energy, which is given form. Form matlab jaisa wo dikh raha hai na? Jaisa ki wo dikh raha hai. He said, to me, the term matter implies a bundle of energy hai, which is given form by an intelligent spirit. That's the crux of this entire webinar. बस आज के दिन में अगर आप ये समझ गए कि ये क्या कह रहे हैं, you'll be able to understand law of attraction. You'll be able to achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve in your life. Okay, let me go deep into this. He said, to me, the term matter implies bundle of energy. मतलब कह रहा है matter कुछ नहीं है. He said, if you break matter, okay, कोई भी चीज आप लें, आप उसको break करें. His experiments and his study says that when you break it down, what is it that you will see? He said, you will see atom. What is atom? Atom क्या है? सबसे tiniest particle है किसी भी matter का. सबसे tiniest particle मतलब microscope से जब आप उसको देखेंगे, किसी भी matter को तोड़ते रहेंगे, microscope से देखेंगे तो आपको atom मिलेगा. He said, when you break atom, what do you find? Energy. Energy. Nothing. He said, there is nothing. Just energy. Type in MS in the chat box if this is making sense to you. Make sense. Type in MS in the chat box if you're with me and if you're understanding the concept that Max Planck is trying to tell us right now. Type in MS in the chat box means make sense. And I hope you're taking notes there. He said, to me, the term implies bundle of energy, which is given form by an intelligent spirit. Intelligent spirit. You have spirit in you. I have spirit in us, which is, what is this? Atma. Atma ka naam suna? Atma? Right? Paramatma, Atma. He said, to me, the term implies a bundle of energy which is given form by an intelligent spirit. Every matter, every single thing that you see around you, if you break it down, you see, you get nothing except energy. And he said, this energy is created, given form by an intelligent spirit. That's inside you, that's inside me. Make a note of this. ये कहा मैक्स प्लैंक ने. इसके साथ ही ये चेहरा तो काफी फेमिलियर है, राइट? काफी फेमिलियर चेहरा है. एल्बर्ट आइंस्टाइन ने कहा, Albert Einstein, you know, right? He said everything is, he straight away said that, okay? He took some time, Max Planck took some time, and he kind of explained it in his own way, the biggest scientist who studied matter and atom. And here is Albert Einstein, as you all know him. He said, everything is energy. And that's all there is to it. Like, that's all. Why are you asking me? Kya hai, kaise hai? He said, no, everything is energy. That's all there is to it. And then he said something that is of interest to me, that is of interest to you. अब इन्होंने जो कहा, बस वो अगर आप समझ गए तो आप law of attraction समझ गए. He said, match, मिलाइए आप, match, like attracts like. He said, match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. Oh, amazing, incredible, blew my mind when I first heard it. He said, match the frequency of the reality you want. मतलब आपको क्या reality चाहिए? उस reality की frequency को, energy जो है वो frequency पे काम करती है. तो उन्होंने कहा कि जो reality चाहिए उसकी frequency को tune in करो. You cannot help but get that reality. He said it's damn simple. He said it can be no other way. There is no other way. This is not philosophy. He said this is physics. This guy studied physics, right? And he said there is energy. Everything is energy. Match the frequency of the reality you want. You cannot help but get that reality. Let me help you understand with the help of an example. रेडियो, आपका स्मार्टफोन, आपकी गाड़ी, आप गाड़ी चला रहे हैं और चलाते चलाते अचानक से आपने सामने डैशबोर्ड पर जो एक स्क्रीन लगी हुई है वहां पर रेडियो है और आपने उस पर प्रेस किया, टच स्क्रीन, it says 91.1. You tune into the frequency of 91.1 station and you listen to a song. Fair enough, right? Fair enough. You listen to a song. Suddenly, you want to feel, some advertisement starts playing and you say, I'm done with it. I want to go to some other frequency. You change the frequency from 91.1 to something else like 93.5. The moment you tune into 93.5 frequency, your reality becomes the song that is playing at 93.5. Type MS if this is making sense to you. Type in MS in the chat box if this is making sense to you, right? Just type in MS. He said, Albert Einstein said, match the frequency of the reality you want. Now listen to me. 93.5 पे वो गाना reality चल ही रहे थे. आप ट्यून इन थे या नहीं थे उससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता. वो reality वहां थी और 91.1 की reality यहां थी. When you were tuned into the frequency of 91.1, that was your reality. You were seeing the reality that was there. And when you tuned into 93.5, you started seeing the reality that was there on 93.5. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. 93.5 पे अगर आप tuned in है तो आपको वही reality मिलेगी जो वहां है. इसमें कुछ discussion का scope नहीं है. Are you getting me? This is frequency. And now the last quotation that I want to share with you by one of my favorite person. He said, his name is Jim Rohn, like the father of motivation. Tony Robbins का नाम सुना है? Tony Robbins. Type in yes अगर आपने Tony Robbins का नाम सुना है. Just type in yes in the chat box. Tony Robbins. ये Tony Robbins के गुरु थे. He was the guru of Tony Robbins, right? अब Tony Robbins को जिसने सिखाया है, अब आप ये देखिए कि इन्होंने क्या कहा. He said, success is not something that you pursue. लगे हुए हैं, मेहनत कर रहे हैं, भाग रहे हैं, एक बना रखा है गोल और दौड़ रहे हैं. It's like pursuing something, right? दौड़ रहे हैं, उसके पीछे दौड़ रहे हैं. He said, success is not something that you pursue. No. He said, what you pursue will elude you. मतलब आप यहां पहुंचोगे, वो वहां दिखेगी, आप वहां पहुंचोगे, वहां दिखेगी. It's like मृग तृष्णा. He said, what you pursue will elude you. It can be like trying to chase a butterfly. आप उसको पकड़ने यहां पहुंचेंगे, suddenly it will fly to some other place. आप भाग के वहां पहुंचेंगे, भाग के. He said, success is not something that you pursue. You don't run after success. He said, success is something that you attract. Make a note of this. Success is not something that you pursue. You don't run after success. And by success, I believe the career that you are chasing, the degree that you are chasing, the car that you are chasing, the money that you want in your life, the house that you want to get in your life, the relationships that you want to get in your life. He said, you don't run after them. You don't pursue them. He said, success is something that you attract. By what? He said, by the person you become. By the person you become, right? So just like the radio is still there, radio doesn't go out of your car. No. It stays there. He said, success is something that you attract by the person you become. So radio 91.1 say become, it became 93.5. Radio became 93.5 frequency, bang on. Reality changed. How many of you are enjoying it so far? Type in loving it, enjoying it, getting it, interesting. Type in whatever it is that you want to type, because I just want to understand are you getting into the things now? Because I'm going to hold your hand today and I'm going to take you deep into something that's going to blow your mind and give you whatever it is that you want in your life, my friend. Put it in the chat box. Good to see that. Good to see your excitement there. This could just be one of the most important programs that you would attend, right? Look at that. Fantastic. Let me just read a few comments for myself. What do you think about that? Mind-blowing to start with Almus. And then I'm enjoying the seminar, says Utkarsh. Thank you, sir. Mind-opening, loving it, interesting, awesome, and whatnot. Fantastic. I'm glad that this is making sense to you. Kabhi-kabhi mushkil ho jata hai for a coach, for a teacher. It becomes a little difficult to explain something in such a simple manner that it makes sense to anybody, like a kid. All right now. अब बात करी हमने कि ये हमने कुछ कोटेशंस देखी. अब इनसे दो कुछ चीजें क्लियर होती है. पहली चीज तो ये क्लियर होती है कि देयर इज नो मैटर. All you have to do is understand that it's energy. I gave you an example, radio wala. You understood the example. अब ये हुई बात एनर्जी की. अब एनर्जी जो है, एनर्जी, like give me an example. Sound energy, right? Whatever I'm saying right now, it has energy. It is sound energy, है ना? आप लोगों ने सुना है, किसने सुना है? टाइप इन यस अगर आपने ये सुना है कि तानसेन जो थे अकबर के 9 रत्नों में से शायद एक थे. जब वो उनको एक ऐसा राग, एक ऐसा गाने का तरीका आता था, जब वो गाते थे तो चिराग जल उठते थे. टाइप इन यस अगर आपने ऐसा सुना है तो. तानसेन जो बहुत ही महान हमारे गायक रहे हैं हिंदुस्तान के, आप देखेंगे कि जब वो गाते थे तो चिराग जल उठते थे. ये क्या है? इट्स लाइक द फ्रीक्वेंसी ऑफ हिज साउंड was so amazing that this frequency matched the frequency उस reality की दियों को चलना है. वो frequency, sound की frequency, it matched, it worked. Let me show you something interesting, okay? Let me show you something interesting. And once you see it, we're going to go deep into something. एक experiment हुआ. एक experiment किया. Again, a couple of people, they sat together, they experimented. उन्होंने क्या किया? Sound की अलग-अलग frequencies को पकड़ा. जिस frequency में मैं अभी बात कर रहा हूँ, ये एक अलग frequency है. एक ये frequency है. कैसे हैं आप? क्या आप सबको मेरी आवाज आ रही है? ये एक अलग फ्रीक्वेंसी. आर यू गेटिंग मी? सो कैन यू सी द डिफरेंस इन फ्रीक्वेंसी? अब ये जो फ्रीक्वेंसी है, इसी को उन्होंने पकड़ा, अलग अलग साउंड की फ्रीक्वेंसी को. उन्होंने एक एक्सपेरिमेंट किया. एक प्लेट रखी, उस प्लेट के साथ उन्होंने उस फ्रीक्वेंसी को अटैच किया और उसके बाद अलग अलग साउंड की फ्रीक्वेंसी पर उस अलग अलग फ्रीक्वेंसी को, उस एनर्जी को ट्रांसमिट किया उस प्लेट पर, रिजल्ट क्या निकला आपको दिखाना चाहता हूं इन द फॉर्म ऑफ अ यूट्यूब वीडियो. ओके, let's see if this is interesting for you. All right, let's see this. Okay, just give me a second. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you, like, when I saw this again, it was pretty intriguing for me. That's incredible. That's amazing. Right, so I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show this to you. Okay, so have a look at this. Let's see. So this is YouTube, right? कुछ लोग YouTube पे webinar देख रहे हैं, YouTube interesting. So look at this video. He said, if you want to find the secret of universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Just type in yes as a confirmation that you can see my screen. आप ये video देख पा रहे हैं. Just type in yes for me once, so that I understand that you are able to see this. Just type in yes. Thank you so much. अब देखिए इन्होंने क्या किया. इन्होंने एक experiment किया. ठीक है? Amazing resonance experience, it says. अब इसमें ये एक ट्रे है और इसको एक साउंड सिस्टम के साथ अलग अलग फ्रीक्वेंसी देने के लिए ये अटैच किया. ठीक है? और उसके बाद इन्होंने सिंपल, वेरी बेसिक, ये फ्रीक्वेंसी है जैसे कि आप देख पा रहे हैं. दिस इज लाइक डिफरेंट फ्रीक्वेंसीज. दिस इज हाउ इट्स गोना बी मॉनिटर्ड. एंड देन दीज आर सम पार्टिकल्स दैट दे kept in, vibrate the metal plate by using a tone generator. अब जो मेटल की प्लेट है उस प्लेट को इन्होंने वाइब्रेट किया साउंड से. अब देखिए वो जो साउंड की फ्रीक्वेंसी है उसकी एनर्जी जब वो इसको चेंज करते हैं, लुक एट व्हाट हैपेंस ऑन द पार्टिकल. लुक एट दैट डैम थिंग. लुक एट दैट. Look at how the form, look at how the reality, look at how the form is changing because of sound energy. Look at that. Incredible. Type in incredible in the chat box. If you're seeing it for the first time and you find it incredible, type in incredible in the chat box. Look at that. Look at how it's changing. Okay. Type in incredible in the chat box. If it is incredible for you to see that how your reality, the reality is impacted by frequency. Are you able to understand now? Energy. और एनर्जी कैसे काम करती है? फ्रीक्वेंसी, अलग अलग फ्रीक्वेंसी. ये एक अलग फ्रीक्वेंसी है, ये एक अलग फ्रीक्वेंसी है. Are you getting me? So different frequencies create different realities. Make a note of this statement. Different frequencies, make a note of this. Different frequencies create different realities. Make a note of this. Just make a note of this quickly. Different frequencies create different realities. Okay? Now, all you need to do, okay? All you need to do is, in order to go deep into law of attraction, in order to get results, you have to always think in terms of frequency. पहली चीज तो ये समझ लीजिए. दूसरी, जैसे मैंने आपको भी प्रैक्टिकली करके बताया, मेरी आवाज जिस तरीके से मैंने अभी कहा और जिस तरीके से मैं आप कह रहा हूं, मतलब मेरी आवाज, it has certain frequency. This energy. Can you feel this energy with which I'm speaking to you right now? Can you feel this energy? This is the frequency with which you are connected with me. ठीक है जी. चलिए अब इस चीज से आगे बढ़ते हैं. तो नोट कर लिया आपने कि फ्रीक्वेंसी जो है वो फॉर्म को अफेक्ट करती है, रियलिटी को अफेक्ट करती है. ये आप लोगों ने समझ लिया. अब हम बात करते हैं, इसको सीधा कनेक्ट करते हैं लाइफ के साथ. ठीक है? अब मैं आप लोगों से कुछ क्वेश्चन पूछता हूं, बेसिक क्वेश्चन. तो देखते हैं कि आप अब उसको समझ पाते कि नहीं समझ पाते. मुझे एक बात बताइए कि जो सक्सेसफुल लोग होते हैं, सक्सेसफुल पीपल दैट यू विल सी, राइट? How many of you agree with me that you find somebody who is very unsuccessful, who has failed, and somebody who has succeeded, rich, famous, has money, whatever it is that he wants, somebody like him and somebody like him. How many of you agree with me that there will be a huge difference in their frequencies, the way they will talk, the way they will carry themselves, the way they will think, the way they will lead their life, the way they will have the relationships around them? How many of you agree with they'll be completely different? Their frequency will be completely different. Like attracts like. Note kariye, like attracts like. Low frequency attracts more low frequencies. Poor keeps on getting poor, and somebody who is rich, he becomes richer and richer and richer. And then you see the headlines in the newspaper. Adani साहब ने इतने करोड़ और अरबों रुपए के और पैसे कमाए. राकेश झुनझुनवाला की जो नेटवर्थ है बढ़ती जा रही. Of course, it's true. That's how it's going to be, because they are tuned into a different frequency altogether. Take a pause for a second. Just take a pause for a second. And I want you to just realize, what frequency are you in right now? किस frequency पे हैं आप? आपकी लाइफ की frequency कैसी है? ये जो फ्रीक्वेंसी है, जो एनर्जी है आपकी जिंदगी की, आपकी बॉडी की, आपकी माइंड की, कैसी कैसी फ्रीक्वेंसी है? आर यू एक्साइटेड? आर यू हैप्पी? आर यू थैंकफुल? आर यू एंजॉइंग योर लाइफ? आर यू लाइक लविंग द challenges that you're facing in your life? Or are you like dull? Are you dull? Fed up of life? कोई गोल नहीं, कोई चैलेंजेस नहीं, कोई एक्साइटमेंट नहीं, थके हुए हैं, परेशान हैं, दुखी हैं, दूसरों को देख के जल रहे हैं, परेशान है अपनी जिंदगी से, अपने आसपास के लोगों से, अपनी जिंदगी से. You just have to understand, right? You just have to understand. You just have to take a pause and realize what frequency are you tuned into, my friend? What frequency are you tuned into? Okay, clear? Are you getting me? So you have to actually tune into a different frequency altogether. Now, once we realize this, okay, type in yes if you are able to realize this difference in frequency. Type in yes in the chat box. Type in yes in the chat box if you're able to see a difference in the frequency. मैं आपको एक एग्जांपल देता हूं, छोटा सा एग्जांपल देता हूं. अभी कुछ दिनों पहले मेरे बेटे का टेनिस का मैच था, ठीक, टेनिस का मैच, और उससे ही इज लाइक ए प्रोफेशनल टेनिस प्लेयर. अभी मैं उनकी भी आपको पिक्चर दिखाऊंगा, अपनी लाइफ की आपको स्टोरी दिखाऊंगा, कुछ पिक्चर्स दिखाऊंगा, एंड हाउ आई मैनिफेस्टेड थिंग्स इन माय लाइफ. आई एम गोना शो यू ऑल ऑफ दैट. सो ही गॉट अ गोल्ड मेडल इन हिज एकेडमी लास्ट मंथ. अब वो गोल्ड मेडल वाले माइंडसेट से खेलने दोबारा गया, और अब की बार क्या हुआ, फर्स्ट राउंड में जीता, फाइनल में हार गया. अब जब फाइनल में हारा तो सडनली हिज शोल्डर्स ड्रॉप्ड, फ्रीक्वेंसी डाउन हो गई. अब जब वो फाइनल में हारा तो फ्रीक्वेंसी डाउन हो गई, लेकिन फ्रीक्वेंसी जो उसकी एनर्जी थी, उसकी जो फ्रीक्वेंसी थी, वो डाउन होने के बावजूद ही केम बैक एंड ही सेड, वी केम टू आवर हाउस एंड ही सेड समथिंग. ही सेड, पापा चलो प्रैक्टिस करने. आई सेड क्या? ही सेड चलो प्रैक्टिस करने. दुखी नहीं हुआ, परेशान नहीं हुआ, उसने अपनी जो फ्रीक्वेंसी थी उसको बहुत ज्यादा डाउन नहीं जाने दिया. बिकॉज आई बीन काइंड ऑफ टीचिंग हिम दिस. वी वेंट स्ट्रेट टू द कोर्ट and we played for almost 2.5 hours after that tournament, after that match. He was well tired, but he continued playing. उसने मुझे हराया, और हराने के बाद the kind of energy, the shift within which that he was in, it was incredible for me to see him. उसके अलावा मैंने नोट किया अकेडमी के कुछ और बच्चों को, जब वो फाइनल हार रहे हैं या कुछ और हार रहे हैं, तो उसके बाद their shoulders are dropped, they drop their racket and they just go off court. And I see them because they're in the same society, not taking any action. Your life is going to give you different circumstances, different challenges. How you respond to them in your frequency is something that defines your life. Okay, just wanted to give you an example. अब इससे मैं आपको एक बात बताता हूं दोस्तों, अपनी जिंदगी के अंदर लेके चलता हूं आपको, और उसके बाद मैं आपको कुछ टिप्स दूंगा. अगर आपको फॉलो कर लेते हैं, nothing will be able to stop you from achieving whatever it is that you want to achieve. Okay, think in terms of energy. चलिए, when I was born into a middle class family. My father, he was working in a job. He was initially an accountant, and he rose in the ranks, and we were like we are 3 brothers and 1 sister, and it was a small house that we used to live in Delhi. And we kind of, it was not kind of a blessed childhood that you would get anything that you want in your life. It wasn't like that. We had to struggle to make to meet our ends. It was struggling days. This one person was taking care of the entire family. As a child, I was the youngest one. I had to compromise a lot of things. I wanted this thing, I had to compromise. Wanted that thing, I had to compromise. And we realized over a period of time that we were not born with a silver spoon, but some ideas that my father planted in my mind were indirectly related to what I'm teaching to you right now. He told me that you must become a chartered accountant. You must become a CA. He's been an accountant. He said, you must become a CA. And because of the kind of background that I was coming from, I had this bigger vision of CA, something big, something bada. मैं तो एक छोटा middle class family से आ रहा हूँ, and I didn't have that sort of resources and funds to take those expensive coachings and all of that. So the CA thing was a big thing for me. It was a different world altogether. Yeah, और जब आर्टिकलशिप में गए, जब CA के पास जॉब करने लगे, तो रियलाइज हुआ कि क्या अचीव करने जा रहे हैं. He's such a big man, like me, him. एक गैप महसूस हुआ, कर नहीं पाएंगे ये चीज. And then that was the time when I consciously got introduced to law of attraction. I got a coach in my life. And I'm so thankful that I got him. So I got this coach in my life, and he started teaching me because I was failing again and again in the exams. My frequency was not matching as to what is it that I wanted in my life. I started failing, not happy at all. At that time, this coach entered and he started teaching me what I'm teaching you right now. And I want to tell you, ever since that day, it's been almost like 15 years probably by now, when I first heard about these things and I started implementing. तब से लेकर आज तक, whatever it is that I wanted to attract in my life, not pursue, attract in my life, I always tried to tune into that frequency and make a note, stay in that frequency. Make a note of this. Tune into a frequency and stay in that frequency. Make notes. So you got to tune into a frequency. How, sir? I'll tell you shortly. And then you have to stay in that frequency. Okay. Just type tune and stay. Just type it for me. Tune and stay. Type it for me. Type it for me. Just type tune and then type stay. Okay. Type in these two very important keywords. If you do this, magic will start happening in your life. Tune and don't stop. Stay there. Okay. Tune and then stay there. As simple as that. Right. Then what happened? I was failing on one hand. And on the other hand, I started tuning into the frequency. I started tuning into the frequency. Okay. My life started changing. Failure started turning into small successes. I became a chartered accountant. I got the job that I wanted at that time. I married the girl that I wanted to marry. And today, the kind of life that I'm living, it's nothing less than a beautiful, blessed life that I live. Beautiful and blessed. Let me take you into my life. How many of you would like to see some pictures from my own life, the kind of life that I live, the work that I do? Would you like to see some pictures? Type in yes in the chat box, or type in of course, or type in no in the chat box. Type it in the chat box. Let me see. Would you like to see some pictures like me, my family, a couple of pictures for you, the work that I do? Would you like to see? I wanted to become a speaker. I wanted to become a professional speaker. But the very first time that I stood on stage in my school, everybody started laughing on me, and I lost all my confidence. And the moment I could see stage and mic, pasine chhutne lagte the. I tuned into the frequency of one of the world's best public speaker. His name is Les Brown. I used to see his videos and I used to every single day tune into the frequency. Kaise, sir? You tune into the frequency kaise? Abhi batata hu. Abhi, just hold on for a second. So I tuned into the frequency and I would stay there. I met him. Like life gave me an opportunity to meet this man, Les Brown, and learn from him. And eventually I did big time seminars and workshops and became one of the best public speakers here in India. So I was able to transform my life. Let's get into my life now. Okay. Let me show you some pictures and I hope you enjoy them. Just enjoy this little, thing that I have for you. Just have a look at this. And then we'll go deep into this stuff. Look at this. I'm going to show you. Type in yes if you're able to see this little slides here. Type in yes for me. Just type in yes if you are able to see these little slides here. Yeah. All right, Siddharth, Avani, Rohit, Utkarsh. Thanks for that confirmation there. Before I show you my life, I want to show you this incredible chart. Okay. This was year 2010. This is year 2021. This was a chart that I created in 2010. Okay. 2010, about 11 years ago. I became a chartered accountant in 2010. Okay. Look at this. This was probably, this was created in 2009. 2009 में ये create किया गया था. 2009 में. और ये इस बात का वो है ब्रंच जो हिंदुस्तान टाइम्स HT की तरफ से एक ब्रंच मैगजीन आती है. इस पर चेतन भगत साहब फ्रंट पेज पर थे. ये चार्ट बनाया मैंने as to what is it all the thing. My coach said you got to create a chart and put down whatever it is that you want in your life. How do you want to see your life? Why don't you design a chart? And I started designing. I want to take you through this, and then I'm going to show you fast forward 10 years if I've achieved these things that I decided I would achieve and I would attract in 2009. Okay, it's going to be interesting, right? Probably in some other day, I'll show you the real chart as well. We have just shifted our house, so I couldn't find it straight away. But this picture is luckily something that I found. Have a look at this. I wanted to become a writer. Okay. I wanted to become a writer. I wanted to become a speaker. I'm not sure if you're able to see clearly, but this is like a big auditorium जहाँ पे बहुत सारे लोग बैठे हुए हैं. I wanted to attract a lot of money. This is a hand in which there's a lot of money. Can you see this money? There's a lot of money here, right? And here is a check. ये 1 करोड़ रुपए का चेक है. यहाँ पर 1 करोड़ अमाउंट है इसके अंदर. ठीक है? ये आपने देखा. उसके बाद, if you can see, this is there, and if you see, this is the this was the president of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India back then, Mr. Ved Jain. Look at this picture, okay? So he's sitting maybe in his house, maybe in his office, I don't know, but I really loved the entire context of the picture. Arindam, his name is Arindam, right? So you see that, this man, Arindam Chaudhary, there was this picture in the newspaper in which he's like speaking in front of thousands of people. That's Hrithik Roshan with his car. That's Shiv Kheda. And I really, kind of like him because he's really turned things around as far as Indian speakers are concerned. So if you see all of these pictures, here's somebody in his car working on his laptop. There is somebody, two pictures of a healthy male. A laptop is something that I wanted in my life back then. I didn't have any laptop. I wanted a laptop in my life. Okay. Here is a conference room. You're not able to see these pictures clearly. Are you able to see this? By the way, just type in yes if you're able to see what I'm trying to show you right now. And here again, Ved Jain, the then ICAI president, sitting in his office. If you see all of these pictures, okay, and it says many happy returns for the, or ye hata diya tha many happy returns. Like I want to tune into the frequency of being happy. Look at the CA. CA is what you can already see. CA. And it says you have the power to write your own destiny. And it says you got to have unconditional love. He says, if you think you can, and if you think you cannot, you are right in both the cases. Yeah. Can you see this? All the pictures. Now, this was created 2009. Let's see how my life looks now. Straight away. I've written 2 books, became a best-selling author. I run this amazing YouTube channel. How many of you are connected with me on YouTube? Type in me. I'm like subscribed on YouTube as well, and you see my videos. I got this. You can see that in my background as well. So this is, I like videos. शुरुआत के दिनों में videos, camera, no way. But look at this. This is what I was able to achieve. I was there on radio, Big FM. I was interviewed there. And that's the kind of work that I do, right? Look at some of these pictures. These are some of my clients and some of the people that I've worked with. Yeah. See some resemblance to what I created back then, 2009, and fast forward the life. This is like last couple of years. Yeah. Can you see this? Just see, these are all the clients and the book publishing, the business that I run, book publishing and whatnot. So I've been featured on Hindustan Times. I've traveled across the country and did those big time seminars and workshops for people. Was able to unleash the public speaker in me. Featured on social, all of that. Can you see that? Just type in awesome. Just type in awesome if you're able to relate to this. And if you're enjoying what I'm showing you right now, look at how I was able to unleash the public speaker in me. Every single one of these pictures, these are like pre-COVID, you would say, is like something that I used to do across the country, right? Across the country. And that's what I wanted to become. Remember the pictures, Arindam, and then Shiv Kheda, and then Chetan Bhagat became a best-selling author, became a public speaker, traveled across the country and whatnot, right? So look at that. I'm sure some of you would have been into some of these programs as well. I've done programs for people ranging, like audiences ranging from 500 to 5,000. Has been a big time, public speaking is something that I've done. In the process, made a lot of money. Made a serious amount of money. Something, remember, 1 crore, the check said, been there, done that. Okay. The card that you saw, been there, done that. The kind of money that I wanted to attract, been there and done that. The stage, the audience, what I wanted to achieve, been there and done that. That's my personal life. That's my son. As remember, I said, he plays tennis. It's so amazing to see your son playing well, right? There's nothing better than that. And that's my wife, that's my son. And that's the kind of like a blessed, I would say, life that I'm living right now. Why? Because I understood this idea of tuning into a frequency and staying there. Okay. Tuning into a frequency and staying there. Look at that. Very recently, I kind of manifested my dream house as well. These are some of the pictures. Abhi Diwali par, Abhi. We we did Greh Pravesh of our new house, and these are some of the pictures. This is a view from my balcony. Now there's a stadium. There's a cricket stadium there, and day-night matches happen, and I just love it. Type in "loving it" in the chat box if you're loving, the kind of stuff that I'm showing to you right now. And this is again one picture that I clicked a couple of days ago, and of course that's the things that are happening in the life right now. So these are some of the pictures that I wanted to show you, to tell you that somebody can rise from backgrounds that are like not too blessed and still able to achieve what you want to achieve. And all of that started with this. I just want to see what's your reaction to this. Type in something in the chat box so that I know how was this journey for you. Like, put it in the chat box. Put it in the chat box and tell me, how was it? I tried, kind of open my life in front of you to tell you, to show you, to make you believe that the moment you tune into a frequency and you stay there, everything else is a byproduct, right? There's nothing else to it. It says match the frequency of the reality you want, and you get that reality. It's physics. It's not philosophy. It's physics. Type it in the chat box. Just want to see your reaction to this. Type it in the chat box. Yeah, you're loving it. Thank you so much. Let me see some of the comments, because I've kind of never done this before. But I'm really keen to see if this is opening your mind. Your future is going to be better than mine, 10 times better than mine, because you have the power to imagine and visualize and tune into a better frequency than me, right? Yes or no? And it's kind of like how much time we have spent together in this webinar. It's almost like 50 odd minutes that we have spent together. Just want to ask you, how is it going so far? How many of you are enjoying this webinar, loving it? What's the one word that you want to give to this webinar right now? The time that we have spent in the last 50 minutes. Has it been some of the best time that you've spent and learned about something? Because there is more coming in. There's more coming in to blow your mind, my friend. There's more coming in. Okay. Put it in the chat box. Let me see. Let me see. Yep. Oh, somebody says ye dil mange more. All right. So if you say that this dil mange more, let me see what else is it that I want to cover with you today as far as this thing is concerned. Okay. Now I want to tell you something. Now I'm going to tell you why this law of attraction thing doesn't work for a lot of people, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to see if I can share this. Let me see if I can share my iPad screen there with you. And if the answer is if it lets me do that, because if it lets me share my screen, I'm going to. All right. Type in yes if you can see this black screen there. Type in yes. Law of attraction. Why it doesn't work for people. Okay. I'm going to show you now what has been the difference between what I was able to do with my life using law of attraction, and what is it that people, and why is it that a lot of people are not able to achieve what they want to achieve, and why are they not able to get the kind of results that they want to get as far as their life is concerned and using law of attraction is concerned. Note kar lijiye. Number one reason, they tune into the frequency. They do. They tune into the frequency, but can you guess it? They don't stay there. They don't stay there. Law of attraction, this thing that we call as law of attraction, the law of frequency, the law of energy, whatever it is that you may want to call it, ये एक और चीज के साथ बड़ा ही क्लोजली इंटरलिंक्ड है, जिसका नाम है लॉ ऑफ नेचर. अब होता क्या है, जस्ट इमेजिन. ओके, इमेजिन समथिंग. मान लेते हैं कि आपको चाहिए, आप एक ऐसा पौधा लगाना चाहते हैं, एक ऐसा पेड़ लगाना चाहते हैं, सपोज आम का पेड़. आई क्रिएटेड अ वीडियो ऑन दिस एज वेल, जिसमें आप चाहते हैं कि आम का फल लगे. अब आपने एक पौधा लगाया आम का, आपने पानी देना शुरू किया, उसको नर्चर करना शुरू किया. एवरी डे यू सिट डाउन एंड यू विजुअलाइज एंड यू ट्यून इनटू द फ्रीक्वेंसी व्हेन यू आर एक्चुअली हैविंग एवरी सिंगल वन ऑफ दोस मैंगोज फ्रॉम द ट्री इन योर गार्डन. Good enough. So you tune into that frequency, which is fine. So what is happening? You tune into the frequency. Great. You again visualize next day. You again do affirmations next day. Visualize affirmation. You tune into the frequency every single day. But what happens then? After 30 days, you look at the plant and then you say, where are the fruits? You look at the plant and then you say, where are the fruits? And then you say, damn, this thing is not working. What is law of attraction? To hell with it. It's not working. It doesn't mean it's philosophy. It's not physics. You drop it. And then you stop visualizing. You stop law of attraction. You stop affirmations. You do everything that you were earlier doing. You stop it. You understand what I'm telling you right now is law of attraction is interlinked, my friend, with the law of nature. वक्त तो लगेगा ना मेरे दोस्त, वक्त तो लगेगा ना. आप समझिए, आपको यहां से जयपुर जाना है, या आपको यहां से मुंबई जाना है, या आपके दोस्त को मुंबई से आपके पास आना है, या जयपुर से आपके पास आना, डिस्टेंस के हिसाब से समय तो लगेगा ना. You got to tune into that frequency. Type in guilty in the chat box. Type in guilty in the chat box if you're guilty of doing this. Type in guilty in the chat box. And if you're able to relate to me, that you tune, but you don't stay there. Type in guilty in the chat box. And that's the number one reason why 90% of people are not able to get results that they want from law of attraction. Make sense? Okay, type in guilty there. And now resolve. Promise me right now. अब तक जो हुआ सो हुआ, जो हुआ सो हुआ. आज से एक नई शुरुआत. 2022 is knocking on the doors. I'm glad that we are connected in this November. दिसंबर का महीना आपके सामने है. You can change your habits, you can change your mindset. और 1 जनवरी 2022 ये जो साल आने वाला है 2020, you can make it your year by achieving and manifesting whatever it is that you want to manifest. Type in 2022 if you want yourself to be ready for this upcoming year and make a difference. Type in 2022 in the chat box. November is about to be done. December, and then you have this big year coming up, right? शुरुआत में maximum energy होने वाली है. Be prepared for all of this, okay? So number one reason, you got to tune into the frequency and you got to stay there. I don't want you to type guilty the next time when you come in my program, okay? Next time when you come, don't type in guilty. You got to promise me that, okay? Type promise in the chat box if you want to promise me that. I want you to promise that to be the next time when you come, you type guilty, you're not going to be there in any of my programs there. Okay? That's done. इंसान वही जो एक ही बार में मान जाए. आप बार बार नहीं मानेंगे तो फिर you know, right? That's number one reason. I'm going to give you reason number two. Reason number two, which is equally more powerful and very interesting to see. Reason number two, why a lot of people are not able to get results with law of attraction. This is very practical. Okay, what I'm telling you is very practical. Just confirm that you can see me because there was a bit of a technical glitch there. Type in yes in the chat box if you still can see me. Type in yes in the chat box. Just type in yes. There was a bit of a technical glitch there, but doesn't matter. We are very well connected here. Okay. Just type in yes in the chat box. All right. So what I was telling you was that the second reason why a lot of people are not able to get results with law of attraction, right? Second biggest reason is because they see where they are and this is where they want to go. They always make the mistake. Okay. Make the mistake. This is very powerful. Understand? They make the mistake of seeing just the end result and not the process. Okay. Just write this process and circle it. If you're taking notes, type circle, just type process and circle it. Type Type in process and then just circle it. Okay. Just put it there. Just put it there. Process and then circle it. A lot of people who make mistake with law of attraction are the people who tune into the frequency, of course, but they do not tune into the frequency of the process. They make the mistake of only tuning into the frequency of the result. Make a note of this. Make a note of this. What do you mean, sir? What do you mean process? I mean the action that you need to take. Law of attraction is incomplete without action. Okay? Hota kya law of attraction mein main aapko batata hu. Dekhiye. So with that chart of Chetan Bhagat and Shiv Kheda and all of that, I wanted to become an author. Kitab likhna chahta tha. So I would tune into the frequency of being an author. I would visualize my book on Amazon. I would tune into the frequency. I would see the best-selling author logo there, best-selling book logo on the cover. I had created a 3D cover. एक 3D कवर बनवाया एक डिजाइनर से और उसको सामने रखता था, प्रिंट किया उसको सामने रखता था, दिस इज गोना बी माय बुक. तो ये तो हुआ एंड रिजल्ट. अब जब इस फ्रीक्वेंसी में मैं ट्यून इन करता था तो इंस्पिरेशन उठता था अंदर, ऐसा इंस्पिरेशन सा कि चलो लिखो, एक्शन, प्रोसेस, इंस्पायर होता था, चलो लिखो, सिट डाउन, स्टार्ट वर्किंग ऑन योर बुक. और शुरुआत में मैंने गलती क्या करी, मैं उस फ्रीक्वेंसी में ट्यून इन ही नहीं करता था कि मैं लिख रहा हूं. So I would only look at the end result and I would never ever tune into the frequency of the process. अब इस दौरान कई महीने बीत गए और मैं कुछ नहीं लिख पाया. इंस्पिरेशन उठती थी, जैसे आपके भी जब आप विजुलाइज करेंगे इंस्पिरेशन उठेगी, पढ़ो, मेहनत करो, काम करो. यहां होता था कि बुक लिखो, मगर वो इंस्पिरेशन तो आती थी. वो law of attraction was working there, but there was very important link that was missing, that I was not taking action. मुझे रियलाइज हुआ that I need to make sure that I also tune into the frequency of taking action. तो जब मैं विजुलाइज करने लगा, जब मैं अफर्मेशंस करने लगा, जब मैं ट्यून इनटू होने लगा उस फ्रीक्वेंसी में, तो मैंने सिर्फ उसके बाद यही ट्यूनिंग नहीं करी, ट्यून इनटू नहीं हुआ कि द बुक इज देयर इन माय हैंड. आई आल्सो स्टार्टेड ट्यूनिंग इनटू द प्रोसेस दैट आई एम राइटिंग द बुक. Type in awesome if this is making sense to you. Just type in awesome if this is making sense to you, because then I started tuning into the frequency in which I was writing the book, my friend. And then what happened? I actually ended up writing one. Law of attraction कोई ऐसा जादू नहीं है कि छड़ी घुमाई और चीजें आपके घर में आई. No. You got to take action. And if you're not tuning into the frequency of taking action, nothing is going to be possible. आपने पिक्चर देखी थी, वहां पे एक हेल्दी मेल की, सलमान खान की फोटो थी, एक और फोटो भी थी, एक और मॉडल की फोटो थी. He had like 6-pack abs. I'm going to be honest with you here. It took a lot of time for me. I would tune into that frequency that I have 6-pack abs and I have this healthy body. But I always looked at the end product. I always looked at the end part, but I never visualized the process of working out, sweating. Never did that. The day I started doing that, I got serious about my health. And that was probably year 2018, if I'm not wrong. That was the first time ever in my life when I kind of touched the 6-pack abs. Kind of touched. You want to see the process? Go to YouTube on my channel and see my videos that were uploaded in 2018. You will see a different side of me altogether. You will see a pitchkawa move. You will see somebody like a malnutrition child, because I was on my mission to attain those 6-pack abs. Are you getting me? So my friend, you got to tune into the frequency. This is the biggest mistake that a lot of people make. They're not tuning into the frequency. They're not tuning into the frequency of what? They're not tuning into the frequency of the process. Okay. Once again, the process जो आपने लिखा है उसको again circle करिए, because it's not just about the result. It's also about the process. Okay. Very, very important. And I'll just try to shift my network here, and I want to see if I'm able to reach out to this different network here. Okay, just give me a moment. Let me see. It looks like it's working. Hang on for a second. Let me see. And I would like you to just type in, let me see if I'm just tuning into a different network altogether, because I believe it's going to be a little better. So in the meantime, while it's working for me, yeah, just type in yes if we are still connected. Let's type in yes. Give me a confirmation. Connected? Yes. Okay, perfect. So here's the thing. Two big mistakes that people make. And I don't want you to make these mistakes. Okay. I'm going to try and share my screen once again with this little technical, these gadgets that we use these days. So I'm trying to Show this to you. This is what I was talking to you about. Reason number two, you see the future. This is where you are. This is where you want to be, but you visualize this. That is what you see, but you always forget the process. So whenever you want to get results, always look at the process as well. Okay. When you imagine, when you tune into the frequency of the process, tune into the frequency of the process. Okay. Very, very important. Of the process. As simple as that. And how does that work? It works by taking action. Eventually, you got to take action. Okay. You got to take action. You got to do justice with the urge to take action, because if you don't do that, trust me, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to achieve what you want to achieve. Right? Makes sense. Now, this is something that I wanted to share with you about law of attraction and why it doesn't work for a lot of people and what are the things that you need to do. Now I'm going to give you some tips around what is it that you need to do. Would that be good? Type in good in the chat box if you would like to get some tips around what is it that you need to do. So what is it that I need to do? If you could just tell me that as well, that's going to be amazing. Type in good in the chat box. What is it that I need to do? Okay, let's start. Perfect. Fantastic. And just a quick shout out to people on YouTube there. So Ashutosh Sharma, congratulations. Shivani, fantastic. Thank you very much. Sneha, thanks once again. And thank you very much. Ananya, Mohit, thank you very much. Ishita, Samir, and Khayati Gupta, thank you very much. Okay, perfect. So people say that would be good. So here are a couple of things that you need to do in order to practice law of attraction, in order to get some results. Okay, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to go ahead and give you a couple of steps that you need to follow to actually achieve your results, the desired results using law of attraction. Before I do this, whatever it is that I've shared with you, जो मैंने अभी तक आप लोगों से शेयर किया है, मैं आपसे एक बात सुनना चाहता हूं. बड़ा ही ईगर हूं इस बात को देखने और सुनने के लिए, because I can get the vibes from you. मैं ये सुनने और देखने के लिए बेताब हूं और ये पढ़ने के लिए बेताब हूं कि अब लगभग एक घंटा हमने साथ बिताया, हम सब ने एक साथ बिताया है, और अब इस एक घंटे में how many of you are able to feel that it's possible, your dreams, your goals, the vision, the ultimate thing that you want to achieve in your life, the health, the money, the relationship, the degree, the exam. How many of you are able to feel that, man, it's possible. Type it's possible in the chat box for me. If you now believe by looking at my journey and the ideas and the reasons that I've given to you that it's possible, type it in the chat box. I want to see this. If this is possible, if I was able to make you believe, because belief is the starting point, my friend. You got to believe. Temporary failure आएंगे, फर्क नहीं पड़ता. टेम्पररी फेलियर आएंगे, आने दो, आपको स्ट्रॉन्ग करने के लिए आए हैं. आर यू गेटिंग मी? अंडरस्टैंड? आप में से कौन बीमार नहीं पड़ता? सभी बीमार पड़ते हैं. बुखार किसे नहीं होता? मुझे भी होता है. जुकाम किसे नहीं होता? मुझे भी होता है. तो ये टेम्पररी जो फेलियर्स है ना, हेल्दी बनने की राह में ये हमें और स्ट्रॉन्ग करते हैं. तो सक्सेसफुल बनने की राह में ये जो टेम्पररी फेलियर्स आते हैं ना, एक एग्जाम फेल हो गया, कोई टेस्ट फेल हो गया, कोई हेल्थ का इशू हो गया, कोविड हो गया, ये these are all temporary things that you will get in your life in order to prepare you for the ultimate success. Make a note of this. ये छोटे छोटे temporary failures तो आएंगे, but eventually you got to stay and not just tune, stay into that frequency that you can get it. Okay. Now I want to just give a quick tell out the names of few people who are saying actually. Okay. Right. Utkar says amazing. Shishmita says I believe. And Aju says it's possible. Rohit, it's possible. Amisha, it's possible, isn't it? Deepika, it's possible, right? Shishmita and Utkarsh and Syed and Sneha and Chitrulekha, Piyush, it's possible. Sayali, it's possible. Siddharth, definitely possible, right? I'm glad to see the engagement that you are putting in here for this webinar. Fantastic. What is it that you need to do? Let's get started here. Yes, Shruti, absolutely possible. Let me tell you what is it that you need to do. Couple of things. Let me share my screen and let me once again tell you what is it that you need to do. Okay. All right. So what to do and how to follow or practice whatever LOA. Okay. Short form LOA. Law of attraction. Number one. Very, very important. Okay. If possible, just like I did, make a vision chart. मेक अ विजन चार्ट। एक होता है ना, जैसे ये कहते हैं कि सर वन टाइम एफर्ट वाली कोई चीज हो सकती है क्या? वन टाइम एफर्ट, ये बार बार का करना मजा नहीं आता सर, कि रोज बैठो विजुलाइज करो ये करो। कोई वन टाइम बता दो। जैसे लोग कहते हैं सर इन्वेस्टमेंट प्लान्स ऐसे हैं क्या कि एक बार इन्वेस्टमेंट कर दो बस। कोई लाइफ इंश्योरेंस भी ऐसी बता दो जो एक बार इन्वेस्ट करना पड़े, ये हर महीने की प्रीमियम भरना और हर महीने का करना नहीं जचता सर अपने को। आप सिंपल बता दीजिए कि एक ही बार एक इन्वेस्टमेंट, वन टाइम एफर्ट, बात डन। वो वन टाइम एफर्ट वाली चीज है विजन चार्ट। ये वन टाइम एफर्ट है। ब्लेस्ड हो आप। वो जो पिक्चर्स थी ना, वो अखबारों से काटी, मैगजीन से काटी। ये फैसिलिटी नहीं थी दोस्तों मेरे पास कि इंटरनेट है, गए गूगल पे इमेजेस पे सर्च मारा, शानदार इमेजेस निकाली, प्रिंटर से अटैच किया, कलर प्रिंट आउट निकाले और डन। एफर्ट लगा मुझे। आप लोग लकी हो मेरे दोस्त, लकी हो। क्यों? तभी तो ये वेबिनार अटेंड कर रहे हो, है कि नहीं? गिव मी अ स्माइली फॉर दैट इन द चैट बॉक्स। Give me a smiley in the chat box if you agree with me that you are lucky there, my friend. You're living in the best of times, okay? You're actually living in the best of times. One time effort, vision chart. जाइए गूगल पे, निकालिए वो इमेजेस जो रेजोनेट करती है आपके गोल के साथ। क्या गोल है आपका? उससे मिलती जुलती जो एंड पिक्चर हो। आपको गाड़ी चाहिए, कौन सी गाड़ी चाहिए, उस पिक्चर को निकाल लो। हेल्थ चाहिए, कैसी बॉडी चाहिए, उस पिक्चर को निकाल लो और उस पिक्चर के प्रिंट आउट से एक चार्ट पे लगा दो और उस चार्ट को लगा दो कहीं घर में, कहीं भी लगा, दरवाजे के पीछे, अलमीरा में, कहीं ऐसी जगह लगा दो जहां उसका नाता आपसे जुड़ जाए। ये बहुत जरूरी है। प्लीज उसको ऐसी जगह मत लगाइएगा जहां आपसे ज्यादा दुनिया देखे, क्योंकि दुनिया उड़ाएगी मजाक, और जब ज्यादा मजाक उड़ता है तो वो हर्ट करता है। और हर्ट ऐसा एक एक प्रोसेस है जो आपको उस चीज से ज्यादा दूर कर देता है। समझ रहे हैं मेरी बात? जब आप किसी चीज में बहुत ज्यादा फेल होते हैं, फेल 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 फेल, फिर अंत में मन क्या करता है? छोड़ो यार, छोड़ने का मन करता है उसको, राइट? सबकॉन्शियसली वी आर ऑल प्रोग्राम लाइक दैट। ऐसी जगह रखिएगा जहां आप देख सके, पूरी दुनिया ना देख सके। नंबर वन, उसको फोल्ड करके रखिए। इसीलिए मैंने चार्ट बनाया, फोल्ड करके रखता था। जब मन करता था ओपन करता था, देखता था उसे, आराम से तसल्ली से देखता था बस, और कहता था जिंदगी आ रहा हूं मैं। गाना तो बाद में बना। चलिए, ये हुआ पहला। दूसरा, एक हुआ विजन चार्ट। दूसरा जो बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है दोस्तों, वो ये है, राइट योर अल्टीमेट ओके, अल्टीमेट गोल्स डेली। ये दो काम जरूर करना है आपको, ओके? आपको ये बहुत जरूरी है आपके लिए ये करना, दैट यू राइट योर अल्टीमेट गोल्स। जो गोल्स जिसकी वजह से आप इस वेबिनार में आए थे, रिमेंबर सर ये अचीव करना है, उसको आपको लिखना है डेली, ओके? डेली। मैंने आपसे क्या कहा? ट्यून इन टू द फ्रीक्वेंसी एंड स्टे देयर। इफ यू डोंट स्टे देयर, यू आर नॉट गोना गेट रिजल्ट्स। नंबर 3, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, ओके? यू गॉट टू राइट योर अल्टीमेट गोल्स डेली। ये जो गोल्स हैं आपके, then you got to visualize yourself. You got to visualize yourself achieving them. How would you feel? How would you feel once you achieve the dreams? Once you achieve what you want to achieve, okay? How would you feel? Okay, let's do an exercise right now. Let's do a quick exercise right now. I want you to write down one big goal that you want to achieve in your life, okay? Write it down. Right now, just write down one big goal. Just write it down somewhere. लिखना बहुत जरूरी है दोस्तों। अच्छा, एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट बात, राइट योर अल्टीमेट गोल्स डेली। बेटा ये स्मार्टफोन पर नहीं लिखना, ये स्मार्टफोन में नहीं लिखना है। ये ध्यान रखिएगा कि गए व्हाट्सएप में और चैट में डाल दिया अपने दोस्त को, कि गए कहीं और उसमें एक एप्लीकेशन इंस्टॉल किया, उस पे ये थंब से टक 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 टक, गिव मी अ स्माइली अगेन। यू आर नॉट सपोज्ड टू डू दैट। नो, यू गॉट टू एक्चुअली राइट इट डाउन यूजिंग अ पेन. Okay, you got to write it down. There are scientific proofs, there are scientific reasons behind why you must write it. Make a note of this. यही तो मिस्टेक कर रही है जनरेशन, यही तो हम मिस्टेक कर रहे हैं, that we are becoming too addicted to this device. जो करना है इसी में करना है, हर तरह की एप्लीकेशन है जो करना है। No, that's why you don't get results. Write it down. Buy a 30 rupee, 40 rupee notepad. Write down every single day. That's what I do. Kind of a notepad, right? That's what I do. So you got to write it down. And third, you need to visualize every single day. Now let's do an activity. Type in ready in the chat box if you're ready for the activity. Type in ready in the chat box. Type in ready quickly. Type in ready in the chat box if you are ready for the activity. Type in ready in the chat box. Okay, ready? Now, what you need to do is make a note. Just write down one big goal that you want to achieve in your life. One big goal. Whatever it is that you want to achieve in your life. Let me also do it while we're connected right now. Let's do this. One big goal that I want to achieve. There's one big goal, okay? And now, one big goal. And now I want you to feel as if you have already achieved it. Just give it a moment right now. Just for a moment. Just for a moment. Just feel, how would you feel if you have just achieved it? If you just got the news, if you just see that this is the moment when you have achieved this, just kind of feel, how would you feel that you would achieve it? Take a second. Take a deep breath and fill your chest with air. And then feel this pride in your body that you have achieved this. Just feel it. Just feel it. Automatically, my friend, you will see a smile on your face. Okay. Automatically, you'll get that smile on your face. And if you get that smile on your face, that's a proof that you have done it right. That's the proof that you have done it right. Now tell me, the moment you feel that you have achieved it and you get that smile on your face, how are you feeling right now? Very important. Put it in the chat box and let me know. Describe your feeling to me right now. Put it in the chat box. Put it in the chat box. Describe your feeling. Write it in the chat box. Once you're able to see that you've achieved this and you get a smile on your face, what is the feeling that is there? Put it in the chat box. I want to see your face. I want to read it. What sort of feelings that you get there? Let me see. Let me see. Happy, amazing, grateful, confident, inspired. Suddenly there is a flow of energy. Can you see this? Are you getting me? Suddenly there is a flow of energy and it's positive energy, right? The happiness, right? You feel grateful, you feel confident, you feel happy. So suddenly you are tuning into a different frequency altogether. Remember what I started with. You got to tune into a different frequency. That's all you need to do, my friend. Are you getting me? I just did it and I feel awesome and motivated and celebration, says Aditi. So this is what you need to do. Once you visualize, the visualization is incomplete unless and until you have a true smile on your face. Unless and until you are able to tune into that frequency in which I'm asking you to tune in. Make sense? Very, very important. Okay? Make sense? Very, very important this. For you to understand this, okay? That's number 2. Number 3, visualize. Number four, and this probably is one of the most important things. Who is that person that you interact most with in your life? Can you just guess? Name the person that you interact with most, maximum in your life. Tell me the name of the person. Tell me the name of the person with whom you interact maximum, सबसे ज्यादा, उनसे ज्यादा कोई नहीं, सबसे ज्यादा उसी के साथ आप इंटरेक्ट करते हो दिन रात सुबह शाम. No, yes, absolutely. Chitralekha got it right. It's you yourself. Yes or no, Siddharth? Absolutely, myself. All of us, we talk to ourselves all the time. Yes or no? मैंने आपसे क्या कहा? आपको मैंने एक एक्सपेरिमेंट दिखाया था. उस एक्सपेरिमेंट में मैंने आपको दिखाया था कि किस तरीके से साउंड की फ्रीक्वेंसी रियलिटी को चेंज कर रही है. मैंने दिखाया था आपको कैसे साउंड की फ्रीक्वेंसी रियलिटी को चेंज कर रही है. डू यू रिमेंबर दैट? टाइप इन रिमेंबर इन द चैट बॉक्स इफ यू स्टिल रिमेंबर. द मोस्ट अमाउंट ऑफ टॉकिंग दैट यू डू इज विद योरसेल्फ. You are always tuning into a different frequency altogether as far as your sound is concerned. So you got to make sure that you're tuning into the right frequency as far as your self-talk is concerned. Type in make sense or awesome in the chat box if this is making sense to you. If this is making sense to you, मैं फेल हो जाऊंगा इस बार. मुझसे नहीं होगा, मैं नहीं कर सकता, मुझसे नहीं हो पा रहा, तू तो कर ही नहीं सकता, तेरे बस की नहीं है, छोड़ दे. एक ये सेल्फ टॉक है. आप समझ रहे हैं? ये साउंड फ्रीक्वेंसी आपको क्या रियलिटी देने वाली है. And on the other side, if you're able to talk to yourself in the manner करके रहूंगा, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I will achieve this. This is for me. I'm going to do it no matter what. I'm going to do it. I'm going to give my heart and soul and my energy to it. I'm going to do it. Can you see a difference in energy altogether? Can you see the difference in frequency altogether? It's going to impact your reality and you're going to get what you want in your life, my friend. Make sense? Type in MS, awesome, super, fantastic, true, amazing, whatever it is that you want to type. But make sure this point and onwards, whenever you talk to yourself, always remember that experiment, what sort of reality that you are creating. बाहर की दुनिया का शोर नहीं बंद कर सकते आप. जो लोग आपसे कहेंगे शायद उसे आप नहीं रोक सकते, लेकिन जो आप अपने आप से कहेंगे उसे आप रोक सकते हैं और बदल सकते हैं. मेरे दोस्त सत्यम, अमीशा, स्नेहा, पीयूष, सुष्मिता, if this is making sense, yeah, Fantastic. I'm really glad to get the kind of audience that we have today for this webinar. Fantastic, amazing, super. So this is something that you need to do. Okay, type in noted. Type in noted in the chat box if you've noted all of that. Type in noted in the chat box if you've noted all of that. Okay, type in noted in the chat box. Noted. So I've shared with you why law of attraction doesn't work for a lot of people. I've shared with you what is it that you need to do as far as achieving your goals are concerned. I've shared that with you. Okay. I've also shared with you what are the steps that you need to follow in order to tune into that frequency. I've also shared with you what is it that you have to keep in mind while practicing law of attraction. Fantastic. Now, this was more or less what I truly and honestly wanted to share with you in this free, absolutely free masterclass. How many of you appreciate and enjoyed the time that we have spent together last almost 1 hour, 15 minutes or so? How many of you got some valuable insights when you registered for this webinar? You had no idea. Kya hoga, kya batayenge sir, kaisa hoga? I had no idea. Like now that we've spent about 1 hour, 15 minutes, I want to ask you, how was this experience? How was this webinar? Put it in the chat box. How was this decision of spending this time with me? Put it in the chat box and let me know. Put it in the chat box. How was it? How was this webinar? And how was this program that we did for you? An absolutely free webinar. Absolutely free webinar. Like no cost whatsoever, right? That is because I wanted to give back. I wanted to show you, right? Like I wanted to show you what is it that's possible for people? What is it that's possible? Okay. And now I have a question for you. I want to ask a question to you. Okay. Now, I want to ask this question. See, this is something that you have seen. I have a question for you. Okay. The question is, I have this question. How many of you would love to continue an exciting journey from here on? The webinar is almost over now. I want to ask you this question. How many of you are interested in getting on the advanced level of this discussion and work with me, kind of spend an entire day with me in which I help you, interact with you, and help you design your dream life and help you achieve that using law of attraction? Type in me or type in yes in the chat box. Let me see. How many of you would like me to work with you, spend time with you, talk to you, and help you design a dream life for yourself? How many of you would love to do this? Type in me or type in yes in the chat box. Let me see. Okay. Fantastic. Perfect. So now what I'm going to tell you now is, by the way, whatever it is that I've shared with you so far, if you just use that, that's going to be enough. This webinar is almost over. I really want to thank everybody who connected with me for this webinar. And if you want to stop this journey, this learning journey, this implementation journey here, but in case you want to go deep into this, if you want to spend more time on this discussion and get some more techniques that actually work tremendously well at some advanced stages, then I want to tell you and I want to invite you to an advanced law of attraction discussion. Okay. Right. So what I'm going to do is, once again, I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to tell you what is it that you can get by staying connected on this discussion now. Okay, here it is. So from here on, whatever it is that we discuss, if you practice this, you're going to get results. But if you want to fast track, okay, if you kind of want to fast track this process, and if you're going to want to go deep with me on this, so much so that at the end of it all, you'll be able to teach it to other people. Okay, that's my promise. Okay, so I want to tell you something. Next Saturday, if you are interested, next Saturday, not this coming Saturday, next Saturday. Okay, and I believe it's going to be 20th of November. Am I right? Type in right in the chat box if I'm right there. Next Saturday, I am conducting a full day law of attraction advanced program next Sunday. Okay. So was I right in predicting the date? First of all, let me see. Let me check your messages. So you say yes, I get it right. Perfect. Thank you so much. Have a note. Make a note of this. Next Saturday, which is 20th of November, I'm conducting a 1 full day Law of Attraction advanced program that is going to start at about 9:30 a.m. and which is going to end at about 5:30 p.m. A full day discussion on Law of Attraction. What is it that you will get in that program? What is it that you will get by spending this 1 full day with me? Okay, let me tell you. What is it that you'll get? See, whatever it is that we have discussed here right now, we kind of scratched the surface. I made you understand the importance and I made you believe that it's going to work. But now is the time for actual implementation using powerful, proven, tried and tested techniques of Law of Attraction. Okay. If that is what you're interested in, here is the news for you. In this day, this program is happening. There are already people registered. This is an invitation that I'm giving to you to join me for this 1 full day and see how you'll be able to plant some seeds in your life that is going to give you some amazing fruits. Okay, some incredible fruits. So here it is, 9:30 to 5:30. What is it that you will get? First of all, I'm going to give you in this 1 day some advanced Law of Attraction techniques and how to actually use and implement them. Okay, that is important. These are some advanced Law of Attraction techniques. ये तो आपने सुना होगा कि visualization करो, आपने सुना होगा affirmations करो. These are some advanced now. Over the years, experts have made considerable progress on Law of Attraction. And these are advanced Law of Attraction techniques, which is only for people who are genuinely interested in taking a giant leap in their life using this. Okay. So this is something that you will learn in this 1 day with me. We're going to go deep into a lot of techniques. And these are very powerful ones. I use them on a daily basis. Okay. That is very, very important if you're interested. Now, a lot of people think that the time of visualization and affirmation is either early morning or night. Yes or no? You must have heard that. But a lot of people are not aware that there is another. Allow me to keep it for the day, okay? There is another very secret time. You're going to love that when you spend this time. It's going to be a detailed discussion on this. Then you don't have to depend on early mornings and late nights. The reason why you're not able to practice Law of Attraction, remember you said you're not able to, is because या तो सुबह आप busy हैं या रात को आप busy हैं. और उसी वजह से वो दोनों ही पीरियड आपके हाथ से निकल गए. जैसे ही वो निकल गए आपको लगा अब क्या करना है. निकल गया दिन, निकल गई शाम, निकल गई सुबह. अब I'm not able to do anything. However, once you understand this insight about how Law of Attraction works, you go beyond the time. You actually go beyond time and you're able to implement Law of Attraction in a much different and better way. Okay. What else? I'm going to practically demonstrate. This is interesting. Okay. This is one of my favorite, by the way. I'm going to practically demonstrate Law of Attraction in action. How many of you would love to see some magic live? And along with me, you'll be able to experience that magic once you followed it with me. Practical demonstrations of some Law of Attraction. So I'm going to show you some strategies and insights with the help of which you'll be able to get results irrespective of time. It's all about frequency. I'm going to teach you that. These are some advanced things if you're interested. Okay. I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to share with you how to use Law of Attraction. See, one thing is general. Understand, there are two ways. One thing is general and another is specialization. Okay. There are two things. One is a general physician, another is a specialization. Okay. So here it is. How to use LOA. Now we're going to talk about how you're going to use LOA to attract more wealth and money in your life. Money. This is going to be specific discussion around the money. A specific session would be devoted to money. Okay. That is going to be for money. Another, how are you going to use LOA for better health? How are you going to reduce stress? And how can you improve your health using law of attraction techniques. I'm going to give you some specific steps that you need to take, some specific affirmations, some specific things that you need to do to get results. Once you learn this, you can teach it to all your family members as well. Okay. So this is going to be for your health. This is going to be for your wealth. And then I'm going to talk about your career. Now, this career can be either getting whatever job that you want to get. It can be your business if you are in a business, or it can be for any other type of professional growth that you want in your life. Whatever professional growth that I've got in my career so far, I owe a lot to the practices, the daily practices of law of attraction. So in about your career, this is about your health, this is about your money, right? This is what you're going to be getting. And then what you're going to be getting is you're going to be able to identify. This is, again, I believe is very, very powerful. You'll be able to identify areas of your life because of which your subconscious, okay, make a note of this, your subconscious frequency is low. Make a note of this. There are a lot of areas wherein we require some sort of healing. And in the absence of that healing, at a deep subconscious level, this is about a deep level, okay? A deep subconscious level, your frequencies are low. I again say these are some advanced things. If you're interested, this is going to change your life. Change your life. If you want to understand about that healing, if you want to understand about that subconscious healing, so that this works at a deeper level for you, this is about frequency. This is about energy. It's not about what you see. It's about something beyond that. This day is going to change your life, because this is exactly what I'm going to discuss there. And last but not the least, they're going to be personal discussions with you, my friend. So I'm going to be looking forward to these discussions that I'm going to be having with people, wherein you may share the challenges. You may share why is it things are not working. You can share what is it that you want to achieve and how you can customize things. So you can talk about your schedule, your challenges and whatnot. They're going to be personal discussion opportunities during the day about law of attraction. Okay. And the results that you want to get. So this is all and a lot more. Probably I'm not able to show you what more things. Going to be an entire day that we're going to be investing on this. And this is going to be, as I said, advanced LOA for you. At the end of this, you're going to be getting a certificate from us. This is interesting. You're going to be getting a certificate from us for the completion of this training. And that indeed is something that you can use, because by the end of that, you'll be proficient in some advanced techniques. You'll be able to teach law of attraction to people. How good is that? Type in good in the chat box if you'd love to be in that position wherein you are able to teach those techniques to other people. Type in good in the chat box, starting with your family, your friends, your relatives, and then you get started maybe at a professional level, right? So this is going to be there. That's going to be provided to people. Now, there are going to be some bonuses. Okay, there are going to be some bonuses there. Type in gifts in the chat box. Type in gift. Type in GIFT. Type in gift in the chat box. And I'm going to give you some gifts here. I like to receive gifts and I like to give gifts as well. This Diwali, got a lot of gifts and gave a lot of gifts. Type in gift in the chat box. Ready? Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. So now you're saying gift. So I want to give you some gifts here. Okay. So now, but before that, let me just once again go to Zoom. 1 second. Your screen sharing has paused, it says. So resumes share. And I'm going to just stop my screen for a moment and once again share my screen. Okay. Give me a moment. And I'm going to give you some gifts here. And I hope you will really, really enjoy the gifts that I'm going to present to you as a part of this 1 full day program. Okay. Let's get started with these gifts. Number one. The best thing about this program is that it's going to be all recorded for you. Okay. It's going to be all recorded for you. So the recording is going to be given to you. That's going to be bonus number 1 for you, that the recording is going to be given to you. So you can watch, you can rewatch, and you can relearn all the stuffs. Good to go. Show me a smiley in the chat box if it's something that you like. So a physical program is something that you attend. That's something that we used to do earlier. You attend, and after the program, you forget a lot of things. You forget about taking notes, and it's done. Here, the recording is going to be available to you for your lifetime. आज देखिए, कल देखिए, 1 महीने बाद, 2 महीने बाद, क्योंकि आपको जरूरत पड़ेगी. You would like to have access to that recording for you. Okay, that's good enough. I already started liking the smileys that are there in the chat box. Okay, that's going to be one. So you're going to be getting the recording of all of this. Number 2, I have created an intense, deep law of attraction come manifestation miracles. Literally miracles, because my life is nothing short of miracles, let me tell you. And I thank God for introducing me to these concepts. I'm living what I wanted to live, including the background that you see. You know, I'm going to be talking about this in this one-day workshop. I kind of manifested this. I saw this somewhere, and I'll show you where I saw it in the program. And then I wanted it. I tuned into the frequency, and I got this, my friend. I'll show you ki ye maine kahan se, where is it that I got inspired, and eventually I kind of manifested this. This was not planned. This happened. It happened. Are you getting me? So Law of Attraction, Manifestation, Miracles course. It's a detailed 21 video course. It's a detailed 21 video course. You will have lifetime access to this course. Okay. So this course in itself, the price of this course is 5,000 rupees. This is an advanced course that is given to people. So Law of Attraction, Manifestation, Miracles course, 21-day deep videos for you. In this, you'll get lifetime access of this program. That's going to be given to you as a bonus. Good enough? Number 3. Along with this, I genuinely believe, along with this, you really need, and I genuinely feel that you must read relevant books related to LOA and other related topics. I'm not able to stop myself from sharing one book's title, one book. I want to suggest one book to you in case you are interested. Type in yes, please, or yes in the chat box, or please in the chat box. This is not part of what I wanted to share, but I'm not able to stop because I just talked about books, and this book is flashing in my mind right now. This book had a deep impact on my life. I believe you must have never heard about this book. I genuinely believe so, but I'm really keen to tell you the name. Type in yes or type in please in the chat box. I want to tell you the name of a book that you must read. Ready? The name of the book is Dynamic Thoughts. Make a note. Dynamic Thoughts. अगर आपने Think and Grow Rich पढ़ी है, अगर आपने Power of Subconscious Mind पढ़ी है, Dynamic Thoughts को miss मत कर देना. Otherwise, you will miss a big deal in your life. Okay? Dynamic Thoughts. So I'm sure you would love to read a lot of books. And with this, I want to give you another gift. And the gift is, I would like to give you 1 full year access to our book readers club. Now here's I'm a publisher, right? We have published a lot of books, and as a result, we are associated with a lot of amazing, fantastic authors who have written amazing books. As a result of this, you'll get access to 1 full year access to our book readers club, wherein every now and then we will give you a book absolutely free, not a physical book, ebook. Okay, so you can download the book from Amazon straight away. So these books would be selling at 300, 400, 500, 250, whatever. For you, it's going to be absolutely free for the next 1 year. Type in awesome in the chat box if you like, if you kind of love that. Okay, now this 1 year access, when we kind of sell to people, the price is again 5,000 rupees per year. So next year, in case you want to renew, that is the amount that you will have to pay if you are loving that. But in case you don't want to continue, you can stop this access after 1 year. So 1 full year. Imagine 2022 ke andar you will get access to some amazing books, including mine as well. The one that I've written, the one that I'm writing, that's a part of this. Great. So that is what you're getting this. So the total value of this 1 day workshop which is a virtual experience, which will happen exactly like this. But let me tell you something, इसमें आपका video और आपका audio on रहेगा. It's going to be a Zoom session, लेकिन आपका video और आपका audio इसमें on रहेगा. Make a note of this, okay? And since we are not, so when we used to conduct this fun full day session at the beginning, pre-COVID days, the price for this was 10,000 rupees per person. 10,000 rupees per person. Because this included food, this included hotel charges, this included our traveling charges and whatnot. Now, the good news is, and that brings a smile on my face, the good news is that we are not incurring any of this. Okay? We are not incurring any of this. Okay? Now, I want you to type OMG in the chat box. Type in OMG in the chat box. It's not, oh my God, it is one more gift. Type in OMG in the chat box. Let me see how many people are interested. I'm going to give you an amazing, incredible gift. So as you can see, this one-day workshop used to be priced at 10,000 rupees. Along with this, we are giving you lifetime access to our Law of Attraction Advanced Manifestation Miracles course, lifetime access, worth 5,000 rupees. Plus, we are giving you 1 year access to book Readers Club. In total, what you're getting is for something around 20,000 rupees. Now, here it is, a gift for you. If you are ready, as you typed one more gift, OMG, this is, if you are interested, as I mentioned, the date is 20th November. It's a full day session, which is going to change your life and your mind. This is not available for 20K for you. If you're interested, ready? It's going to bring a smile on your face, okay? This is available to you for only full day session, 997. Type in TY in the chat box. That means thank you. If you just loved what I shared with you, along with this free webinar, just type in TY. Just type in thank you. If you just loved it, because I kind of did something extremely, extremely special for this lovely community that was a part of this incredible and amazing webinar that I did. You love that? So in case you are interested, I'm going to share this special. This is a webinar, a live webinar special. Okay. Since I'm live here with you, I'm doing this exciting stuff. This is, to be very honest, not for money at all. I'm not able to make any money by investing an entire day in this. This is primarily for you, because I want you to come back, and I want to give you this offer only by taking a promise from you. And the promise is, if by learning these strategies that you're going to learn on this day, make a note of this. And I need this promise before I share the link for registration. The promise that I need from you is, the promise is that once you use these techniques that I'm going to teach you this day, and if it gets you the results that you want, I want a testimonial from you. I want a review video from you in which you will tell me how this has changed your life. Are you ready for this? Type in ready or type in promised in the chat box. Then I'm going to share the link with you. Type in ready or type in promised. Then I'm going to share the link with you, because I need you to tell me how powerful this thing had been for you. Okay. Ready? Because that is what I need. And with this, I'm going to help you redesign or design your dream life. And I'm going to give you tools. जिंदगी में अगर इस वक्त इस पड़ाव पे आप ये सब समझ गए तो कुछ भी मुश्किल नहीं रहने वाला आपके लिए. Are you getting me? So now I'm going to share the link with you. This is a very special link, limited time while I'm live in this webinar with you. Click on the link and register. You're about to get the link in the chat box. And people who are connected with us on different social media platforms, you're going to get a link as well. So stay tuned, okay? Get hold of what is it that you need to do. This one full day session is for only 997. Okay. This is something special that we are doing for this day, because right now we are in that moment, in that time wherein you are reaching towards, we are inching towards a new and a fresh air. And this can be very, very powerful. Can be very powerful if you enter the new year with all these incredible insights and strategies and techniques. Okay. So the link is copied in the chat box, and I've just put the link in the chat box. Please confirm if you can see the link in the chat box. Type in yes in the chat box if you can see this special link that we have created for registration. Type in yes in the chat box if you're able to see. This link is right there. And I'm going to also show you how is it that you need to register for this. Okay. So this link will help you register for this program. If this webinar made sense, if what we did here made sense, then this is going to be mind blowing. Okay. This is going to, because this is advanced level. This is not just a discussion. This is more of implementation using advanced strategies. Ready? And people who are jumping onto this opportunity, I would urge you to put, all right. So I think my team has shared it with the people in the chat box, but in case you have not received, let me just once again put it there. Can you see that in the chat box? Please type in yes once again for me. If you're able to see it, if you're able to get it in the chat box, okay? Just type in yes. This link is active till the time I am live here, right? And as soon as I'm off screen, the webinar ends, the offer is going to be done. We are not looking at too many people who are jumping onto this. This is going to be for you, okay? All right. Yes, Chitrulekha, that's going to be sent out in the group. Don't worry. Right. So I'm putting the link in the chat box. This is the link. Now that is the special, like a Diwali. Can we say Diwali gift, if I may? And this is an incredible stuff. See, this program is something that has been designed to transform, to bring that transformation in your life. You might, in case you want to learn all of this is because I know a lot of students are there as well. If you want to learn all of this, why I'm doing this at such a cheaper price is because, number one, I'm not incurring any cost. I want to pass on the benefit to you. That's number one reason. Number two reason, these are the things that changed my life when I was a student. And somebody, my coach, did this for me. This is a commitment. This price is nothing but a commitment to see your seriousness. If at the end of the day, these things work out for you, the promise that I've taken from you is you're going to give me a video. You're going to show me, you're going to tell me how this changed your life and how this helped you achieve what you wanted to achieve, right? So I'm going to just share my screen and show you how you need to register for this so that it becomes easier for you, right? So you can pay by debit card, credit card, and banking. As soon as you pay, you will be added to a private WhatsApp group. Make a note of this. As soon as you pay, you will be added to a private WhatsApp group of participants in which you will be getting the link for that one-day session. Clear? And in case you have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to put that in the chat box. And I'm going to just share my screen and I'm going to show you what is it that you know, what you need to do. Make sure that once you pay, do put your name in the chat box. I want to give you a shout out right now. So once you pay and once you register for this incredible program, a one-day session with me, this I want to kind of give you a shout out right now that you have paid for this and you have registered. Okay. So once you pay, please put your name in the chat box. And while you're doing that, let me share my screen and let me show you. Now this is, and every detail is there as well. All the details are there on this link. As you can see, this is $997 for a one full day session there. These are all the bonuses and everything is mentioned here. You need to fill up your name, your email, your mobile number, press on pay now button, and then proceed to pay using Paytm, Google Pay, net banking, whatever, like all the banks, debit card, credit card, and whatnot. Clear? So you can use that to make the payment. And in case you have any questions, you can feel free to put your questions right now in the chat box, because from this point onwards, there is one more thing that I'm going to share with you. In about 10 minutes, there is one more thing that I'm going to share with you. If you understand that and if you implement that, your life will change night and day. Okay. I'm going to share one secret strategy. मतलब मैं एक चीज उस one day से निकाल रहा हूं, छोटी सी एक चीज निकाल रहा हूं और मैं आपके साथ share कर रहा हूं. Clear? So I'm going to do that in about 10-15 minutes. Let me just quickly take, yes, absolutely. So people who have paid, please type your name in the chat box. And if anybody needs help, just, give me put it in the chat box. I'll read out your comment and I'll help you. Clear? Let me quickly have a look at our friends who are connected to us on social media. All righty, guys. Perfect. So I'm sure you all have got the links, and I'm going to put the link in the chat box there as well so that it becomes easier for the social media guys to register for this. Okay. So I'm just spinning up the message there. Perfect. All right. Got it. Type in got it in the chat box. Type it got it in the chat box. And perfect. All right. So let me just quickly see who all have jumped into this opportunity. Let me see. And who all are joining us. This group is already on, and the guys who are already registered would be very happy to see you guys as a part of this session. You will also be making, listen to me, you will also be making some amazing friends in that group. ये एक ऐसा ग्रुप बनने वाला है एक्शन टेकर्स का, जो मेरे साथ, मतलब ये आप ये भी समझ सकते हैं कि मेरे साथ लॉन्ग टर्म एसोसिएशन का एक अच्छा डोर स्टेप है, बिकॉज यहां से फिल्टर आउट होने वाले हैं वो लोग जो सिर्फ एक फ्री वेबिनार के लिए आए थे, थोड़ा बहुत नॉलेज लिया, रुकना चाहते हैं, लेकिन एक दूसरी कंप्लीट डिफरेंट कैटेगरी ऑफ पीपल हु हैव अंडरस्टूड एंड सीन द इम्पैक्ट एंड नाउ आर रेडी to jump onto something incredible. Now, you don't mind. $9.97 is something that you pay at one visit to maybe a Pizza Hut, or maybe for movie ticket, or maybe for some other little bit, small party with your friends. This is going to equip you for your life. This will equip you for your life. This will change your life. Okay, so if you are ready, the link is right there in the chat box. And while you're making the payments, guys, I'm going to take some names of people who have already paid, and I want to welcome you, and I want to welcome them rather straight away. Okay, right. So thank you so much for everybody. By the way, in case you miss any bit of that program, as I said, the recording is going to be available. Clear? Okay, can the link be posted again? Yes, my friend, the link can be posted again. I am putting the link in the chat box. Here you go. Got it? Dhaval, I guess that's your question. So I've put the link in the chat box. And while I'm doing that, so Rohit Gupta, congratulations. You are a part of this program. Congratulations, Rohit. And Ganesh, congratulations to you. You are a part of this program. Okay, Saif B, you are a part of this program. Congratulations to you. Yogalya, I'm able to see the email IDs. Okay, jo email IDs aapki hain. So yogalya.6, congratulations to you. You are a part of this program. Suranjan, how are you? Congratulations, you are a part of this program. Okay, Jitesh, big shout out to you. You have paid the amount and you have registered yourself for this program. Well, how many of you, while you're doing this, I just want to ask this question. How many of you want to really you understand and appreciate and acknowledge that the price that we are asking you to invest in this one-day program is kind of something which can be like keeping students in mind and keeping people in mind who are genuinely interested. Yes or no? How many of you appreciate that? We could have kept 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, because that's the price that we generally charge for our programs. But this is something special. This will equip you. And if you, no matter who you are, no matter what stage you are in, if you're a male, if you're a female, if you're 20-year-old, or if you're 60-year-old, doesn't matter. Are you getting me? Doesn't matter. If you understand and if you implement, and I'm going to be giving you incredible opportunities to discuss your challenges, your goals and whatnot. उस दिन हम लाइव अपनी गोल सेटिंग करने वाले हैं. ये मैंने शेयर बताया नहीं आपको. हम गोल सेटिंग करने वाले हैं. मैं आपको बताऊंगा कि उस गोल सेटिंग में क्या गलत है, क्या सही है. Are you getting me? मतलब उसको आप, you'll be ready with everything that you need to carry on from there on. This is an advanced program for action takers, for people who want to implement ideas, right? Absolutely. Yeah. Very, very low indeed. No doubt about that. So let me quickly have a look at our friends on social media as well. Right. So, yeah. In case you have any questions as far as this program is concerned, please feel free. And while other people are jumping onto this opportunity, in case you need the link once again, in case there is anything else, you can let me know. Okay. If you're facing any challenge, you can let me know. Like if there's any challenge that you are facing, you can feel free to let me know. Okay. If there's any challenge that you're facing, let me know. Yes, this is a webinar special. The reason why I'm live right now is because I would love to see the names of people who are jumping onto this opportunity right now. I hope that answers your question, Milind. Um, and Jitesh and Divya and Ravleen. I hope you got the links now. Okay. Anybody who is still struggling with the link, just quickly let me know so that I can sort this out for you. There are a lot of messages coming in, so I just want to make sure that I answer everybody. Okay, so right. So let me see. Somebody is reaching out to us on phone. Mm. And are you ready for that one advanced tip that I wanted to share with you? There's one advanced tip that's coming your way. Okay. One advanced tip that's coming your way. Done. Fantastic. Yes. And everybody who has paid, I would be waiting for you to put your name in the chat box so that I can take your name and I can give you a confirmation that you have successfully registered. Right. And people, anybody who is interested but want to pay through Paytm and anything, other stuff like that, you can let me know. You can let me know if you want to pay through something else, like some other way or some other thing. And in case that is what you're interested in, then you can let me know and I'll share with you. Okay. So Chitralekha, congratulations. Ravleen, congratulations to you. Swaroop, congratulations. Jitesh, congratulations. Learning to Vidya. Is that name is Vidya? Congratulations. Dr. Suvarna, how are you doing? Glad to see you here. And I'm so happy to see that you are being an expert yourself. You're still interested to continue this journey of learning and development. That's incredible. Amazing. And I hope you enjoyed this program. I would love to see your comment. I would love to see your comment. You are an expert yourself. I just tried to did it, kind of shared what is it that worked for me today in this program. And if this is something that you enjoyed, let me know. Okay. So by the way, just want to give a confirmation to what's your name? Your name is Vidya. So Vidya, your payment has failed. I'm sorry. I just refreshed the screen and it says failed. So make sure that you pay it again. Clear. All right. Oh, Ganesh, thank you very much for that lovely comment. Ganesh, thank you very much. All right. Chitralekha, your question brought a smile on my face. So her question is, why are you charging $997 and not $999? Because then you would have asked, why are you not charging 1,000? Just like that, intuitions. By the way, how many of you enjoyed the program today? How many of you enjoyed thoroughly and took some amazing notes? Okay, tell me, did you take some notes? And how many of you just literally enjoyed this program that we did today? If you are jumping onto this one-day program, any which ways, your life is going to be transformed. Okay, it's on the way. You will see it in front of your eyes, like night and day. Okay. So I hope I have taken the name of almost everybody who has registered. And people who are right now in the process of registering, I will quickly once again put the link in the chat box. And in case, and I've just done that, I'm equally excited. I'm excited. See, I'm going to be able to see you. Your videos are going to be on. I'm going to be able to see you. We're going to be interacting at a different level altogether. Okay, different level altogether. और ये एक amazing program है. इसको हम physically किया करते थे. We used to charge a bigger amount because we used to arrange foods and hotel and, as I said, everything. But now, because of thankfully, this everything has changed. So now, since we're doing it virtually, we are doing it amazing. Now, ready? Type in ready in the chat box if you're ready to learn one advanced technique. All right. Are you ready for this? Type in ready in the chat box. Type in ready in the chat box. There is one last thing that's coming your way. All right. So just want to, Ravleen, I hope I've given you confirmation. Thank you so much. You are in. I paid through social media. Swaroop, congratulations. And you're going to be added to the group. Okay. You're going to be added to the group as soon as your payments are through. The rest of you, I can see there are a lot of payments in progress right now. The screen shows in progress. So since this is in progress right now, all I want to say is that this offer See, I tell you what, there is one thing that you should be interested in. You pay heavy amounts for your courses, for your degrees, for your whatnot. There is one thing that will equip you for life. I am telling you from my experience, what I learned, these ideas and these concepts, this is what I thank God that I invested in for, and hence my life changed. I'm telling you. And while I just said that, so quickly want to give confirmation to K. Ravi Kumar. Congratulations, you are in. And Sandeep, congratulations, you are in as well. And still I can see like in progress. It says created. So a lot of you are in the process. Great, and congratulations. Like this one investment, you will thank yourself. Okay. And rest of you, if there is anything stopping you, like if there is anything stopping you, do let me know. And while you're doing that, here it is. It's in the process. Dr. Suvarna, since your payment has been received, nothing to worry as far as adding people to the group is concerned. Don't worry. I've given you audio confirmations. Okay. Right. Here it is. One technique. In case you want to do, in case you want to get massive results with law of attraction, okay, listen to me carefully. In case you want to get massive results with law of attraction and want to achieve wildest of your dreams, like wild dream. For example, you are earning 10,000 rupees per month and you want to earn 10 lakh. If you are earning 1 lakh per month and you want to earn 1 crore. एक छोटा सा एग्जांपल दिया मैंने आपको मनी से रिलेट करके. There is one thing that I want you to do. I've done that, got incredible results. Record yourself, your own voice. Listen to me carefully. Record your own voice. In your own voice, in your smartphone. Record this sentence. I am earning X amount per month. Record that. I earn, so this is what you say, this is what I say. I earn XYZ per month. I earn XYZ per month. That's all I say. In case you want to lose weight, I weigh itne kg. Let's say 75, 80, 60, whatever it is for you. So you say, I weigh 65 kg. I weigh 65 kg. Done. And you record that. And there are softwares available. We'll talk about that in the one-day session, with the help of which you can keep on repeating that in your phone. So once you play, it would not stop. It would continue repeating that. Then what I want you to do is, I want you to plug into your earplugs, and then I want you to go for a walk. Don't stay. Listen to me. These are tried and tested. Don't stay. Don't lie down. Don't sit on your chair. No. I want you to start walking. Put that in your ear and start walking. Just start walking. Walk. So your morning walk, your evening walk, whatever it is that you do, during that walk, you're going to listen to this. Make a note. Do this for 7 days. Do this for 7 days. I'm not going to tell you what will happen, but if you religiously do this once a day, not morning, evening, just once a day for the next 7 days, you will come back to me and you will tell me some mind-blowing stuff. Okay, I guarantee. You just continue walking and you listen to this to such an extent that your heart beating, this heart, जो दिल की धड़कनें हैं थोड़ी बढ़नी चाहिए आपकी, थोड़ा महसूस हो, जैसे भागने पर बढ़ती है ना, ऐसी बढ़नी चाहिए दिल की धड़कन. अगर हल्की हल्की धक 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 हो रही है ना आपको, तो आप समझ जाइएगा कि सही डोज जा रही है आपके सबकॉन्शियस में. 7 दिन के बाद जो मिरेकल होगा, कहीं ना कहीं तो आप मुझसे मिलेंगे ही. सोशल मीडिया, यूट्यूब, ईमेल, प्रोग्राम, व्हाट नॉट. डू शेयर इट विद मी हाउ दिस इज गोना चेंज योर लाइफ. ओके. और जो लोग प्रोग्राम में आ रहे हैं, आई वांट यू टू इंप्लीमेंट दैट फ्रॉम टुमारो ऑनवर्ड्स, एंड आई वांट यू टू टेल मी द रिस्पॉन्स, द रिजल्ट, द रिएक्शन, द चेंज, द शिफ्ट on the 7th day, okay, in the program. Sounds good? Type in awesome in the chat box if you understood it, and I would love to see the reaction. Let me see your reaction then. Okay, so type in awesome, type in noted, type in amazing, whatever it is that you want to type, because this one thing shifted my entire energy. By the way, ये एक ही चीज के लिए करना है. सुन लो मेरी बात, 2, 3, 4, 5 के लिए नहीं करना. ये कोई affirmations नहीं है, ये मिशन है. ये मैं आपको एक लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन को यूज करके एक मिशन को अचीव करने की चीज बता रहा हूं। आई एम नॉट गिविंग यू अ टेक्निक कि आपने उसको एक पहले एक सुना, फिर दूसरा सुना, फिर तीसरा सुना, यू आर फॉलोइंग योर, दिस इज नॉट दोज टिपिकल एफर्मेशन। सो नो, इट जस्ट हैज टू बी वन। एक ही होगा वो जो आप सुनोगे, जिस तरीके से एक गोल, जो आपका एक जो बर्निंग डिजायर है ना, इस समय कोई एक चीज है जो अटक रही है, उसको पकड़ना है बस, उसको अचीव करना है बस, दैट्स इट। ये करना है आपको। अब अगर सॉफ्टवेयर नहीं पता कैसे करे क्या करे, दैट इज अ पार्ट ऑफ माय वन डे प्रोग्राम। जैसे मैंने बताया कि वहां से एक छोटी सी चीज निकाल करके आपको प्रेजेंट कर रहा हूं, बिकॉज आई लव गिविंग। माई वे ऑफ लिविंग इज गिविंग। The more you give, the more you get. Okay. And this one day program is also an opportunity. This is my way of giving to people. Any program that you attend, any program in which you are live with me, by the end of the program, I'm going to shift your energy and I'm going to give you some insight that's going to blow your mind. If you've been to my other programs, you will agree with me that any program with me, I'm going to move heaven and earth to tell you, and I'm going to show you how things are going to change for you. Okay. So people are still typing in the chat box. I'm just getting some private messages about how to join in case the link is still not there. So I'm going to put the link in the chat box. Here's the link to enroll. Okay. So as I shared with you, you have to click on this link and you have to register yourself for this one day program, because this one day session is going to change your life. If you're still in this program, okay, if you're still in this program, I'm here for about some more time. If you're still in this program, and by the way, your payment is continuously failing, let me tell your name, Vidya. Vidya, I can see that you're trying again and again using your debit card, but unfortunately this is not going through, Divya. I feel sorry about that, but I'm glad to see that you are actually interested in jumping onto this opportunity. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. Milind, if I've not taken your name yet, you are successfully registered for the program. Okay, Milind, in case I have not taken your name. Great. Perfect. So, and right now, still a lot of you are in the process. So people who are in the process, in case there is anything, any help that you need, I'm still live. Please do let me know. My team is going to add you to a WhatsApp group. If the moment you become a part of the WhatsApp group, just understand that everything is good for you and you will be a part of this one day session. Please come with a lot of questions. Okay. Please come with a lot of questions, because I would love to see you. Okay. So social media guys, you are joining in a little late. So enroll now for this, for one day program. And here is the link. Okay. Here is the link. So this is the link. So I put it in on YouTube live as well. So people who are connected with us on YouTube live, this one day mind programming session is something that will change your life. Okay, we did this session once for some CA students. It was like long back. Okay. प्लीज पेमेंट के लिए नीड भीम ऐप का लिंक दीजिए। किरण, भीम ऐप का लिंक नहीं है मेरे पास, और मुझे नहीं पता कि आप ये भीम ऐप से कैसे। गाइस, कैन एनीबडी हेल्प अस? किरण, वन ऑफ आवर फ्रेंड वांट्स टू पे थ्रू भीम ऐप, लेकिन भीम ऐप आई डोंट नो, मतलब क्या मैं आपके साथ शेयर करूं ताकि आप पेमेंट कर सकें? आई एम नॉट टू फेमिलियर विद इट, तो आप मुझे बता सकते हैं। तो या शुभाली, इफ यू आर लाइव, कैन यू हेल्प अस विद इट? I'll share it with the Kiran. Okay, so I'm just copying your message. Copy and Kiran, let me see. Yeah, there you go. Kiran, एक बार आप इस पे ट्राई करिए। मैंने आपको एक नंबर मैसेज किया है किरण। Dhaval, let's see how it goes. If I think you've already registered. There's a lot more that you will see, right? There's no doubt about that. Phobia is what it's like subconsciously at a deep level. It is impacting people, right? For anything, it can be taken care of. Okay, it can be taken care of. Satyam, in case you are late, I want to quickly share with you the amount and the link. Okay, this is one program. Just let's do a quick recap. Okay, let's do some quick recap about what we did. Because great, fantastic. I want to just quickly do a quick recap before we end this program. And guys, the moment I end the program, the opportunity would be gone from your hands. Okay. So in case you are jumping onto this, this 997 is the amount for a 1 full day session. It's an advanced session on law of attraction. Once you click on the link, you will get all the information. Okay. All the information about this program. Once you click on the link is right there in the chat box. Clear? The link is right there in the chat box. And in case it's not, it's now there. Satyam and everybody else. Okay. Right. Okay. Now I want to ask you one question. Okay. Before I ask you this question, I want to quickly, I asked people who are enrolling, please do put your name in the chat box so that I can check and I can give you the confirmation right now when I am live. Okay. I want to give you the confirmation right now. Let me just quickly refresh my page. Right. So yes, let me congratulate Sayali. So Sayali, you are registered successfully. I'm looking forward. And so has, yes, finally. Yeah. So Vidya, congratulations. Finally, the payment is through. That's persistent effort always pays off, Vidya. Always remember. And in your case, it just did. Okay. So congratulations. I just want to repeat, 997 is the offer. Only till the time I'm live. I'm off screen. It's done. You're not going to be getting any follow-up call. You will not be chased to register for this program. There are people who are already registered and we are not looking at too many people. There's a certain number that I have in my mind. They're about to hit that number. As soon as we hit that number, I'll end this program, of course, and I'll also there's not going to be any follow-up straight away. Okay. So now, Sayali, I just give you the confirmation. Okay. No. So your question is also about 997, has nothing to do with numerology. No, but everything to do with intuition. Nothing to do with it. Right. So quick recap. Recap time. This is how we started. And I told you this quotation from Max Planck. This program on law of attraction, any discussion about law of attraction is incomplete about discussion on frequency and energy. Max Planck said, Max Planck. Okay, do you want to know who was Max Planck? Let's see. Okay, let's see. And by the way, just want to show you, these are all the people who just paid. Okay, so I just want to quickly. Oops, yeah. Look at this. These are all the people who have just paid right now. Right now, in case you are thinking about it, you can see this. These are all the people who have paid just now. Okay. And this was, don't want you to make a note of their personal details, but these were the people who just registered. Okay. So who was Max Planck? I'm sure you would have done your research already, but when I shared his, Max PLA, ye raha Max Planck. Look at this. He was a physicist whose discovery of energy quanta won him a Nobel Prize in physics, 1918. Look at that. Incredible. He was a German theoretical physicist whose discovery of energy quanta, he was into quantum physics, won him the Nobel Prize. Big man, knowledgeable. Yeah. So now, what did he say? He said this. He said, in all my research, I've never come across matter. He said, everything is energy. And this energy is given form matlab physical shape, given form by an intelligent spirit. The same spirit that's there in you, that's there in me. We are all powerful to tune this energy into form. What sort of form? The form that we desire. The beauty of the matter is what I desire is going to be different from what you desire. What you desire is going to be different from what your friend desire. Yes or no? That's the beauty of this universe. हम सबको एक ही चीज नहीं चाहिए. हम सबकी इच्छाएं एक नहीं है. इसीलिए कोई टेंशन की बात नहीं है दोस्त. You can easily achieve what you want to achieve. कोई कमी नहीं है. And that's what Albert Einstein said. He said, everything is energy. That's all there. Match the frequency of the reality you want. Match it. Match the frequency of the reality you want. और यही टेक्निक्स की बात करने वाले हम दो उस प्रोग्राम में, 1 day सेशन में. ठीक, ये कैसे मैच करना है एग्जैक्टली? कौन सी और टेक्निक्स आप यूज कर सकते हैं? सो मैच द फ्रीक्वेंसी ऑफ द रियलिटी यू वांट एंड यू कैन नॉट हेल्प बट गेट दैट रियलिटी. वो रियलिटी आपको मिलेगी. There's no doubt about that. And there's no other way. He says there's no other way. It's not philosophy. He says this is physics. I'm not saying it. Albert Einstein, one of the most intelligent, probably, man who walked on our planet, said that. And then Jim Rohn said, success is not something that you pursue. What you pursue will elude you. भगाएगी आपको अपने पीछे. छोड़ दीजिए. It can be like trying to chase a butterfly. Success is something that you attract by the person you become. True? And this is for love as well, okay? In case you are chasing somebody, you know what I mean? There's no point chasing. You attract. You don't chase. You never chase. You always attract. Make a note of this. And you attract by the person you become. And I'm going to teach you what sort of person you need to become to attract what you want to attract in your life. And then I kind of shared with you my journey. This is how it all started. And eventually I shared with you what is it that I have achieved so far. Like everything that I had desired is something that I was able to accomplish. And still, life is not over. Right? So when you reach one destination, what happens? You choose another one. So this is all the stuff that I was able to achieve in this beautiful journey so far. And there is way more, lot more distance that I need to cover. And hence, every single day, what I've learned with my coaches, with my gurus, is something that I'm implementing. And here I am trying to give this to you at 100th price of what I had invested to learn all of that, right? This is incredible. The beauty and the life is amazing. And as I said, I very recently manifested my dream house as well. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Someday I'm going to make a vlog and hopefully you're going to love that. Yeah. And then I asked you if you would love to, take my help in designing your dream life and achieving what you want to achieve. And this was my question for you. Yeah. And then I shared with you that there is a 1-day session. That is what I'm conducting. And this 1-day session is an advanced law of attraction manifestation program. And this is going to be a day, a time, some strategies, some insights that you will learn. I'm doing it for people like you. Can be amazing. Okay, can be amazing. But you are paying $997 only. Why? Because I've taken a promise from you that if this changes your life, you're going to give me a testimonial. You're going to give me a video. I want that. Okay, I want to see if I was able to make an impact or not. Great. Sorry, नहीं पे कर पा रही हूँ. So Kiran, अब मैं आपके लिए क्या करूँ? I'm not too sure. So you can quickly let me know what is it that you want from me. And I guess this is probably the time. This is probably the time, Shweta. In case you are young, let me tell you something. I'm glad that you're watching at this age as well. Okay, great. Sure, perfect. All right. So I believe that all the questions are being answered, and the people who had. Kiran, just call on this number. Okay, Kiran, just give us a call on this number. Let me share this with you. All right, Kiran. So this is the number that you need to give us a call on. Anybody else who wishes to register and facing any challenges and wants to speak with my team or wants some help with the payment, just quickly let me know. We're about to end this program. Okay. Quickly. In case you want that, I'll put that in the chat box, and then I'm going to end the session. It's like 10:14 by my watch, so it's probably 10:14, 15. Time to end the session. It was time well spent. I kind of enjoyed my time here with you, and of course, quickly want to give a confirmation to Ishita Raj. So Ishita, you are very well a part of this incredible 1-day session that's going to be conducted. Congratulations to you. Looking forward to have this amazing interaction with all these lovely people, right? And this commitment that you are making, $997 for a course, for 1 year access of the Book Readers Club, for the complete recording that you will be getting for the program, and 1-day live experience. Okay, so all of this is coming to you for like $997, and I believe everybody who has already taken a call. Thank you so much. I'll see you. You'll get the links and everything. Nothing to worry. You'll be added. We have enough time. You'll be added to the group. You'll be getting all the required information, the Zoom links and all of that. Okay. Nothing to worry at all. Right. So I've given, yes. So Kiran, I've shared the number with you. Thank you. Perfect. All right. So I believe we have answered all the questions. Uh, yes, Sandeep. Yes. Answer is yes. Sandeep T, the answer to your question is yes. Okay. Great. Perfect. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me here today. This is Nitin Soni. Time to say thank you. Time to say time well spent. I hope I was able to add some value to you in this webinar. And I actually do genuinely believe that you are going to be a part of this one-day session. Trust me, I'm doing it for you. The time is now, okay? The time has come. We are on the verge of starting a new year altogether. And if you start this new year with these ideas, with these techniques, with these insights, sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. You look back and you will actually thank yourself. If not me, you'll thank yourself, because I certainly do. It's been 15 years that I've been following this, 15 years. And I'm putting my stamp on these ideas that these works. All these ideas, they work, provided you put them into action, provided you tune and then you stay. Okay. Right. So thank you so much. I'll leave you with this thought: tune and stay. Perfect. Take care. Have a good rest of 2021 and enjoy 2022. And everybody who has registered for the one-day session, I'm going to see you live. Looking forward to transform your life. This is Nitin Soni signing off now. Bye. Take care.